and they said that it's the nurse.
They want to buy Verydarkman, no. Baba Jagajage, Verydarkman.
The nurse, I still believe the nurse didn't do it intentionally.
I agree with you. Verydarkman,
I think you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's no way we can move forward without interviewing that nurse. Because that's the only nurse that is with Mohbad.
They want to play video and on Facebook.
24 hours or 10 hours. I can come to London and go back. You understand what I'm saying? For 10 hours, 3 times or 4 times. So what I'm saying is the last minute of that day, I believe they say enough. Let any part interview the nurse. I believe the nurse didn't do something. Do you understand what I'm saying? Didn't do it intentionally. Because the way I hear the interview, they wanted the nurse that he knows he didn't come, and finally they bring this person. Okay. This nurse they're talking about, how can we find the nurse? If nurse can bring us the closure, let's find the closure.
Which nurse? We don't care about the nurse.
I'm talking about the part of Verydarkman side.
You don't need nurse.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I
can hear you clearly.
One shake with
I feel so sad that this is happening to us. Do you understand what I'm saying? The problem I'm having is what the person said. The problem I'm having is the problem I'm really happening. Why can't we, as human beings, solve this thing out properly? Do you understand what I'm saying? Make sure that every part, every corner is just making sure. Just give this guy peace. 3 years or 2 years, I can't remember. Is it not
Let me see if I can bring anybody else in. What you have said is remarkable wisdom. I'm proud to know you. Paulo, I'm very proud. This thing where you talk has made me very happy, because I believe that at least we can hopefully set aside all differences and navigate towards a peaceful resolution.
This is not fair. This is not fair for Mohbad, for the family. People say, oh, the father is using it. Why? Why people are saying that, I don't even understand. The mother is doing this. The brother is doing this. Why? You don't know how you feel when your loved one died. Nobody can tell me how they feel. Nobody. Everybody do their own way. When your father or your mother or your sister or your brother died, you understand? You feel differently. You feel, my own brother, my senior brother died. I know how I feel. I didn't talk to anybody for over 2 months. But this is me. You cannot define the brother. The brother is not this. Because the brother is shy. It's not that he's not mourning his brother. But different people are saying he's doing this, he do that, this person do. Can we stop? Can we Nigerians stop?
We cannot stop.
And the best thing to do is, I'm begging everybody on this. I know that there's a lot of people that carry it so well every side. Let them find a way to bring everybody together. I know 100% Naira Marley is not in town that time. And I know 100% nobody say Naira Marley. Nobody. The only thing everybody keep on saying is bully what they see on video. What they see on video is everybody saying what they see on video. But we cannot keep on repeating ourselves. It happened. We have dragged it. Everybody don't drag each other. Everybody don't do this. Everybody don't do that. What do we need to do? What we need to do is to find a peace for every situation. Find a peace for everybody. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if you don't like this side, you believe in the other side. If the other side is not saying what you want to hear, you are mumu, you are this, you are that, you are this one. If the other side, but you guys know that this is somebody's son. This is somebody's mother. Do you understand what I'm saying? This person had, because his family is not. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That time they are not well okay. That's why we are doing this thing we are doing to them. Are you telling me if he's somebody, if he's a rich, if Mohbad's father is rich, we will be talking to them the way we are talking to them right now?
2 months ago, why don't you come out and tell the whole world this?
Who killed Mohbad? Who didn't kill Mohbad? How Mohbad died? How Mohbad didn't die?
How Mohbad didn't buy? Yeah. More they use spy so that we no go enter problem with Instagram community.
If the father is rich, do you think anybody can come and tell the parents or the this what they will do and how they will bury their kids? Because we have this opportunity, the Nigeria has the opportunity to start bringing everybody down, punishing everybody, trying to, because this division love this person, the other division love the other person. It doesn't work like that. It's somebody that is by. Let's do everything possible. Let's do our best like a human being. We say we are. Please, am I making sense?
100%. 100%.
You are not making sense.
This is driving me crazy. I don't know why. If you are doing a job for 3 years and you are not even finalizing the job, is it a good job? We are not doing a good job. Every division, every department are not doing a good job.
Joining us is Obake Solo, music producer and musician. Also somebody who actively
My brother, how now?
was on the scene with regards to the Mohbad demise. So Obake Solo, over to you. How you doing?
I'm fine now. Why did you bring me up?
I want to make you talk inside this matter. I know, say you they very careful now because of
there's really nothing to be careful about.
Okay.
You know, anything I want to say is straightforward and it's not a big deal. You get, and it's simple. One, let me start from my own side. At the point that the emotions were flying, I said word, you know, and that word I said, I still regret it, you know, outside the fact that I've been able to make peace with Naramali and the other people in the picture. You know, I still feel bad about saying that, you know, and
I respect you today for this. Now, man, you did Solo.
A lot of people were saying that it's because I was being nobody bullied me. You understand? And two,
what did nobody bully you?
For me, in the few times I've gotten to the picture of Naramali, it's not I don't know the English to use, so I don't use the wrong word. You know, it doesn't push. Like, I want to cause problem, I want to do, you know, that kind of thing. You know, so for me, I took up the responsibility to say that, you know, even though some people felt the type of way about it, like, you shouldn't have said it. Like, why would you guys not say it? If I was in the middle of feeling at the time I said that word, and I'm swallowing my saliva, I'm swallowing the stupidity that I did at that time. If I do not have learned people around me, at least I have few people that are learned around me, and I can tell you the reason the word that I said was the wrong word. And I'm owning up for it. And I can tell you straight for you, like, that word was wrong. You get? Which is it's very fine for anybody to let them see. Anybody wants to abuse can be from now to Jericho. It doesn't change anything that the fact that what I said was wrong. And I'm fine with it. And I've apologized for it. And I'm doing all I can do on my own place to actually salvage for it. But now, back to what Oga Pole is saying, I reason with it so well because in the real sense of it, we cannot fight from now to Jericho. One day, battles will end. You know, and how does it end? Does it end in the right way or not the right way? So for me, in the part of giving Mohbad the victim burial. I don't think, Oga Polo, I'm sorry to say, I don't think it's in the position of anybody majorly than the family of Mohbad, you know, because the last time I heard what they call it, the court has given the judgment and actually told them to go ahead and give him the victim burial and all of that. You know, I think they have the right now to actually make up a decision that they want to bury him and do all of that. For me, the battle between the father and mother is not supposed to be our own problem for us to be part of. It's the father that should man up his decision and decide to do and put his child to rest. You understand? So when I come up, it's not even an how to probably or rest Mohbad anymore. My part is what I said, which I'm owning up for. You know, and I will say it from now till tomorrow that word I said, I didn't like it. Afterwards, I didn't like it because in the real sense of it, I was in the middle of it, and I don't want to go too back, sir. Because, you know, when something happened and the mother of the deceased came up and said, want to come on you, I want to look on you, you understand? Then the wife too came out and said something similar to that as well. So, it's a narrative everybody was running with. You get it, sir?
That's what I'm trying to say. We keep on repeating what we are repeating ourselves for the past 2 years.
That's what I'm saying, sir. That's what I'm getting to where you were, sir. So now the point now is everybody needs to be at peace. For the idea of people that are saying that some people are creating content out of it or doing something out of it, I don't know where that is coming from.
Listen, whether people are creating content out of it or not, what I'm begging, please, what I'm begging, whether you have creating content, people say that people have monetized their is okay. If you have monetized for 2 years, it's okay. But I think, please, God Almighty, Biko, and my yours Biko, I debate. Every department, there's a lot of them. I can't remember their names that's talking about this Mohbad every time. There's one guy that is always talking about it.
Baba, don't worry yourself about that. Don't
no. I will use this medium.
Instagram
I want to use this medium. I want to use this medium to beg everybody.
I'm also joining you in doing the beg. I'm also joining you.
I want to use this medium to beg everybody. I can't remember I want to mention their name as well.
There's so much names.
Whatever it is.
Instagram is just a section, no. You see TikTok is another section.
Let me say something to you. Whatever it is, if we say we believe in Nigeria, I have a business. I run a business. As I'm talking to you, I have 5 businesses in 5 different countries. I'm in Houston at the moment talking to you. But what I'm trying to say to you is, if I cannot close my business, if I cannot make sure that for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm still repeating myself in one business, I have failed. I have. What I'm begging is, and I know that if it's not the situation of the poverty, the parents, the family is under that time. This thing we know.
What are you guys doing in the group?
No, let me land. What I'm saying.
You know why? So that you don't say some word in your mood.
No. Are you telling me if it's my people that died? I will be listening to you to bury my child.
Make sure people close charity.
I just want to express
who cares?
Let them find a way to close their thing. Let other people find a way to find a closure. Let's find a way to bury this guy.
Very good guy.
No.
Ọjọ́ òkú ti lẹ́yìn tó fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kò ní dá fún ẹ. Nígbà tí ìyàbọ̀ àkọ́kọ́ ìyàbọ̀ tó sìn o lè jáde. O wá sọ̀rọ̀ o ṣe jáde 2 months ago. 3 months ago kò wá sọ̀rọ̀ kò ní dá fún ẹ.
But I did not treat one part which made me come back. And I think I listened to you
And what you said, I agreed 99. Remember one not agree with. Okay, until Nigerians until we treat that part, we cannot. Because the matter, you know that the priest, that remaining one part, that the priest is still guilty of that one part. My friend, that the priest is guilty. Plus, Oga follow based on the statement. Because what I'm saying is this.
Where was the video?
I'm happy that all of us currently speaking now, we are all men. And I don't know, apart from Kesolo or Solo, I don't know him. I believe that as men, we all have our own children by the grace of God. Now, there's something I want to say. This boy issue, this late Mohbad issue, I know that the father, for instance, sorry to say, I hate to say somebody does not have money. I know that because of the economic battle of that boy's father, that man wasn't treated fairly. I'm not saying the man is 100%. No. But what I'm saying is, let us face justice. If that man was somebody that had level, the way Nigerians oppress that man, it will not happen. Why? Number one, after the demands of that boy, a lot of Nigerians accuse the father of early burial, which, if you look at it, I felt like, well, this man will not play me happen to any of us, because as of today, the best of my knowledge, I'm just landing. As of today, we have not lost any of our children. Now, after the man, they accused him of carrying a body because they pushed it to him. He couldn't do anything. Now, the man figure you for body that based on hunger, he they try to struggle, he became asset. But however, later they came back and they said this man should go and bury again. Okay? Now, as a father, you have done something, and they said no, you didn't do it right. Before they bury again, they're supposed to make sure they finish up. What if they come today and put the picking back or whatever they have, they remain, and this matter is not 100% settled. So that's why I said, Oga Polo, you have spoken very well, okay, and I know you want a peaceful rest. We all do. Give me idea, yes. My brother. Give me idea what you think will be settled right now. That 1% you are saying that it needs to be settled. Can you tell the Nigerians? I believe that at least 1,000 something are watching. Can you tell Nigerians what you think will be settled? Tell me right now. Let me tell you. So what I think should be settled is that they need to ask Papa Mohbad, who is the father that is going to bury this son now, say, are you happy with this? Do you agree with this judgment that came from this party or not? If you agree, fine. If there's anything left in your mind that you feel you want us to do before your picking enter ground again, tell us. Tell us. But, and I believe what I'm trying to say, the first time I came here, I said, the only peace we're gonna have is the family. Like all those groups, let them find a way to meet every family, all the whole family. Every of this family. And find a peace. What I'm saying is 3 years. 3 years. We are all human beings.
We cannot neglect justice because we want to find peace. I don't know. I understand where I'm not arguing. I know where you are coming from. But you see, even like Naira Marley them, they don't put them, they don't really ruin their life. So many other people inside this matter. So people are looking for justice first before they can be peace. So there must be some type of negotiation, some type of justice.
Listen, that's what you said. Justice like what you said, Gapolo. Gapolo, you told us here on this live session that the VDM should call that girl and find out. Do you know why you made that comment? You made that comment because in your inner mind, you already know that it's not enough to just say, nah, not spy. Because the police did not deal with things like okay, even if a nurse mistakenly, like we all agree, I don't believe a nurse that don't know this boy from Adam will just come and intentionally tie him. It doesn't make sense. Which you already have agreed. That doesn't make sense. That nurse will not intentionally do it. So we now know the nurse did not intentionally do it. Now, can they bring the nurse life to administer that you, when they say you not intentionally do them, person give you money to do them, person where you see the thing where you inject them. There's no closure yet. It's so inconclusive to just say because a nurse administered something to the person, and so the person back. What was the nurse intent? I can't speak. Oga Polo can't speak. He said it. Oga Polo has been fighting for justice, but he's not seen it. He has been fighting. He said it. He said, let VDM. I'm not. By the way, let me be quick on this one. Oh. I'm not no video. I'm not the supporter. I'm not the support anybody. I won't clear and first on air. But what I'm saying, whoever is handling all these things, let Nigerians know that nurse. So we cannot just say, oh, we won't end with say, now nurse administer this thing. Because for instance, if me myself, I won't delete something. I go call nurse, come. For instance, I'm not going to give nurse money, say, took this thing for inside drug. I'm not saying that's what happened, but there's a possibility. So we need to hear from the nurse.
K-Solo.
Establish that first.
K-Solo, that's what I'm saying.
K-Solo, if another guy won't come, so if you don't talk everything where you want to talk, if you press X, calm down. If you say you don't talk finish, or you get anything else you want to talk, K-Solo.
What I'm trying to say is
sorry, Oga Polo, K-Solo won't talk something. Make it talk finish. Make
Oga Polo, you have a very good point, and you've been talking about it for a while, and I've been listening to as well. And being one of the subjects in this matter too as well. I'm not supposed to come to this life, because, like I said, I own up for my own part, in the middle of all of this. He's making a point as well, because when a father does not still find a closure, then you're forcing him to go just, you're pushing him to do something. And I'm sure at the point he went back again to court, and I think I heard that the court struck out his case again, because I feel in his mind he's not still satisfied as well. You get what I'm saying? And for me, I'm part of the person that will not say justice should stop. You understand? I'm part of people that agree that justice should keep on. You understand? And that is what I stand for. And that's the reason why I did not hold back myself. I'm sorry, sir. That's why I did not hold back myself. That's why I did not hold back myself.
It's 3 years.
I know, sir. That's why I did not hold back myself in coming out on my stake in this. Now, in the middle of all of this, sir, no matter how much pain everybody in the comment section, people who bully me, different names, people who have been calling everybody different names, no matter how pained you are, you can't be as pained as Baba Mubad and Mama Mubad. You understand? They carry the highest pain in all of this. So in the middle of all of that, I'm trying not to just keep it all over Mubad alone. I'm also trying to still have the other parties, which is Naira Marley parties. I also have them in the picture too as well, because one way or the other, they were hot. They felt a pain too, regardless of how people are saying that, oh, they didn't do it again because of what you guys are saying, all of that. They didn't do this, they have their own hurt too as well. So each party needs to have a closure, you understand? And having a closure is not just shutting them down, everybody down in a second, you understand? So for me, let the justice continue as long as he wants to continue. But for me, the person will get picking himself. If he say today, I'm done, Baba, all this our conversation is over. So that's my take, and I think I want to say bye. Ogapo, I respect your expertise, and you too, sir. And thanks so much for bringing me up.
K-Solo, God bless you. Thank you so very much. Thank you so much, K-Solo. So I'm going to bring John next. John. Belinda, if you want to come, just indicate to me that you want to come.
All right. Since you want to bring 2 more persons, let me allow them.
You still there. John won't ask one question. Because I'm bringing all the people that I consider intellectuals to this conversation. Sabio, you are a man in tech. John is an engineer with a first class. And Oga Polo is how do I put it, a veteran in the entertainment industry. So,
Daddy Freeze.
yes.
Good evening.
Good evening. We mean it all go down. Everybody go down.
I have one question.
So everybody see my people of this.
Basically,
go down.
Nigerians need to know one thing. If I am with an asthmatic patient that I don't like, and he has an attack, and I'm 1 meter away from his inhaler, and I refuse to give him that inhaler, I'll be charged for manslaughter.
Yes, no.
Because every Nigerian is a property of the state. That I could have given him that inhaler and refused to have given him that inhaler, I could be charged for manslaughter. Why am I saying this? The people that were with him, if they were the one that were in that situation, would they wait for a nurse from Cotonou to come? If they were the ones that were in that situation, would they wait for a nurse from Cotonou to come? It has been one thing, and I'm not pointing anybody, that they had an intention not to let him survive it.
I'm a drop it. Yes. Daddy Freeze, drop it. What's drop it?
Daddy Freeze, you know, say I will be the last person to support John in this world. But on that statement, we're just talking now, for now, that have always been my position. You see, when I was hearing the guy not like hospital, he not like this, he not like this. I don't understand. When a man is sick, the people around him are now the people to be held liable.
Not the sick person. Daddy Freeze, you can comment section on the IG.
Yeah, what have we been talking about? Like that, when your ass now, when they vomit. Even if I tell you I don't like hospital, you go say, I beg you, Sabi, when they got to say, na me and Yaya, you come power, I beg. We do not react. So, Abio, let me ask you. Continue. If I come to your house and drink alcohol, and I'm drunk, and you allow me enter my car and drive home and I have an accident, you're liable for an accident. Yes. You are liable for that accident. And the fact that...
Unless you can claim that you are not aware that he was intoxicated.
That he was intoxicated. But if he is obviously intoxicated, you cannot claim that you're not aware. I am asking one fundamental question. If not them sick, that sick, would they wait for a nurse from Cotonou to come? No. Okay, let me give me 2 minutes. Let me tell you one story you need to understand today, on my own side of story. I have managed almost 100 in my life. I have managed movie stars.
Let me even talk on your behalf. Whiskey,
no,
Davido.
I have managed. Let me give you one simple example. I have managed footballers in my life.
Okocha, Kanu.
Anybody that. Let me give you the fullest example now, so that your mind may change 1 minute. Anybody that any manager, any artist or anybody paying is no more, is not existing in their mindset. They don't listen to you. They don't hear you. I can bet you from A-class stars to the lowest stars. As far as I'm paying you that 10%, you are not doing me a favor. What I'm trying to say to you is, I believe I'm not God. I'm not there. This thing, all this thing that is happening, I'm here. I'm in America when this thing happens. But all I know, artists, I believe that maybe I'm not. Leave my tongue go. I'm not there. But what I'm saying is, any artist command their staffs or their managers what they want. And I do believe that no matter I'm talking about even their wives, they don't have any God as far as they are the people paying you money. No matter what I know on my experience, let me land. So let me land first. You have talked. I want to talk to you. No matter whatever that happens that day, at that point in time, I believe that a lot of people will be telling him, let's go to hospital, let's do this, let's do that, and he will say, this is what I want, because he's paying the bill. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Mohbad. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No. He's a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He's a property of the state. What of the family? What the family say nowhere? Police have been that way. Every Nigerian is the property of the state. But what I'm trying to say is, let me tell you something. What I hear is, I don't know who you guys want to listen. We are all human beings, man. Oh no. Sometimes we need to really think about ourselves and who we are. If we are not, that's what I'm saying. Can somebody talk to that nurse, please? So that Nigerians can even find out what happened at the dying minute. That's what we are saying. It's happening to us. 99.1% because you are not there. You are assuming. You are assuming that this may happen. No, this way. I don't know. Nobody is saying is true. Nobody has a right to come here and say anything they are saying is true because nobody was there. But what we know is true.
Animal kingdom, not
No. I think that's what I'm saying. I think that. Look, thank you. So what John is saying now that makes sense. Hold on, sir. What John is saying that I'm agreeing with that makes sense. Let me say this again. Is this? We are saying that nobody is perfect. We are saying that when somebody is ill at home and the situation is getting beyond control, what actions did the people in the house take? It doesn't mean they have intent to buy the person. Oh. See, Polo, when you go to court and the judge matter, you are older than me. You know that the essence of the judgment is not only to punish those who have intentionally committed crimes, but those who are also ignorantly ignore some certain things that are supposed to do as human beings. What do I mean? Whether we like it or not, till today, no matter we bend the case, I believe that Mohbad will not have anything to do with his spying. I'm saying it publicly. I believe that there's a lesson for people to learn, even other wives and other family people to know that when you marry, as I am today, my wife not going to sick for a serious sickness, I no go carry phone. Call one person my family say, when this matter don't be here, una daughter no one go hospital. Una daughter, if they say if they want to one kind of, not be when you don't buy finish, not say no accident, not buy I can't call them. They don't miss the 40. Say they don't already put.
Orí Ìyábọ̀ ló lọ gbogbo ìpè tán àwọn tó jákàrà gbogbo àwọn tó jákàrà yẹn orí Ìyábọ̀ ni ṣe báwọn group ẹ ni àwọn group ẹ náà ló jákàrà òun ni.
Tell you so Oga Polo. Your son dey sick for heart since 2 days. We don't know what did happen. No. God forbid, they won't call you. Say me you come, you can't call us. I don't let them come. I mean, let us be fair now. We are men now. That's not the money.
Mohbad is waiting for you.
Today, I respect you.
I want to talk something. If a mother is with her child and the child is sick, and the mother does not take that child to seek proper medical attention, that mother will be charged for negligence.
Absolutely. I know. But now, John, before you say anything, and Sabio, I want to beg you.
We are keep on saying,
what can we do? Okay, what can we do to solve the problem now?
Listen, we keep on saying that I know you have that. What we hear is a broken bottle, and he keep on he's swallowing, and when he swallow, he went back home.
EFCC Charity Ìyábọ̀ Òjó yẹn ẹ lọ suspend yẹ èló ló gbà lórí Mohbad gbogbo àwọn tó leak máwọn Ìyábọ̀ Òjó tó ń gbowó èló náà gbà wọ́n ní láti accountability kan tó gbà kí ló fi owó yẹn ṣe gbogbo charity tí Mohbad Ìyábọ̀ ti gbowó fún gbogbo àwọn tó ti gbowó fún pé in the name of charity ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ lọ investigate kí ló fi owó yẹn ṣe kí ló ṣe fún at the end of the day ó ṣiṣẹ́ ò ṣàbọ̀ ló ń ṣe charity níbo ni gbogbo owó yẹn wà.
Owó sọ tí mo bá lọ ṣe ní London tí púpọ̀ lò tó gbé lọ ti san fún.
Ta ló sọ fún?
Mo ti ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ibẹ̀ jẹ́.
Àwọn mo rí pọ́n blọ́ọ̀kì gbogbo yín ni mo rí pọ́n blọ́ọ̀kì gbogbo yín. Ó dà pọ́ sí blọ́ọ̀kì Lagata Ànábì gan mi ò rí kọ́mẹ́ǹtì wọn mọ́. Mo rí ó ń bá Daddy Freeze in block.
And when you are doing injection, when somebody is taking injection for you, I believe nobody there for you. No only
Veron, wọ́n ti block Veron. Wọ́n ti block Veron.
Because when I go hospital, they will go close the thing and tell you to come in and take injection. So the only person that really know what happened to Mohbad today is that nurse. Why can't they find a way to see the two people can be there. Two people can be there. Let me correct that. Sabio, your wife is there where they give you injection. Sabio, I want to say something. I want to say something. The way whenever I go to hospital, my wife never there where they are giving my girlfriend or anybody never there where they are giving me injection. But your wife has the right to be there. Your wife has the right to be there. That is too low. That is too low.
Please, I want to say something.
Yeah.
In the process of administering an injection, a lot of things can happen. There could be an air embolism. There could be an air embolism. Air embolism happens when you administer an injection and in the syringe. That air will now travel to block a blood-carrying vessel and cause an embolism. That is as a result of a quack administering an injection. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying it could possibility. Now, the person that called the quack should be charged for negligence.
That's what I'm saying to you. This thing you are saying, what I'm trying to say to you, that nurse is the one that we need to find out and let's call the nurse.
Who called the nurse? Who called the nurse?
My brother, the way you're asking me, if the police is there, do you know that police has done all these things you are talking about? Why can't you, just write to police? Do you think the police cannot give you what they have done before? The problem we have is we keep on lying. We keep on, me and myself, keep on lying on. Can we go to police? Do you know that when you go to police and ask police who is in charge of this case, what happened on this case, they can give you the file, what they have done. Why are we like this?
Apparently.
Why are we like this? Why are we keep on destroying the police? Don't know what they are doing. If police want to do their job,
nobody said they don't know what they are doing. No.
That's what I'm saying to you. It's not supposed to keep on arguing. That's what I said the first time. Nobody said they don't keep on arguing. What I'm saying is, if you think the police didn't do the job well, nobody said. Nobody said of the case. Nobody said. Nobody said police did not do their job. All I'm saying is that, first and foremost, I will say this without any fear or favor. I don't see a reason why a WhatsApp group will be created to discuss who should go, who police should arrest, and who should not arrest.
Let's leave out the WhatsApp
group. Let me come on that WhatsApp group. Let me come on WhatsApp.
Nobody gives anybody the right to create that WhatsApp group. I don't
know. Please. Because this WhatsApp group, people are saying WhatsApp group. Let me say something. Let me just say it categorically here now. Let me say something right now so that people can understand what we are doing. When this Mohbad dead, me and the Yabo, you guys are calling, in America. Me and the Yabo is here. Because I took Mohbad to London almost one month and a half or 2 months ago, before this thing happened. So from there, Mohbad has it. After my show, he has a tour to some Europe countries and came back to Nigeria, thanked me, and went to Kenya for another show. I said, listen, take the advantage, do your booking, and the booking start coming for him. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say to you is, when this thing happened, Iyabo, almost 10 days or 15, just all this thing happening now. Iyabo came back, do you understand? And feel as a mom, very angry what is going on. And he said he don't want to do this on his own. And for me, I think the worst thing that happened is even him getting involved in this. But he's a woman. He's a woman, and he just bring people. I don't know how many they are. This thing you are saying now that the Verydarkman is saying, oh, they use it to do this. Let me tell you something. Verydarkman said he used it to put his nude out there. Just check YouTube. Google YouTube today. Just go to YouTube and Google YouTube. When did the nude of Verydarkman come out? I check it today.
No, go there.
Let me learn. Let me learn.
Enter this matter. I beg.
No, let me learn. Because I saw people saying it. Let me learn. The whatever is set up on 26th of September.
Hold on. Now God, I take that good.
Let me learn.
Let me explain something to you. This place where you will go, now problem is the cost. Let me just focus on Mohbad and Naira Marley. Sure, you understand what they talk? Because the blogs will just come and carry only this place. So just leave this WhatsApp group matter.
But what I'm saying is,
you understand? Because
I'm saying that anybody I have organized at my family, everyone do group, and what you see on that, sometimes you don't even know. They understand what I'm saying? And I believe Yabojo did it honestly to just bring something to these people. Because when he came back, she went to the family, he went to the mom, he went to the dad, he went to everybody. And again, let me just give me 2 minutes, I will just end.
I know why, but because
when she went, she just meet the police people, the police officers, and reporting to them, and they start interviewing people. I just want to tell you that he didn't intentionally give a WhatsApp group because he want to tarnish somebody's email or do something. The Nigerian man.
You see, Oga Polo. Wait, John, wait. John, now God, I take beg now. I want us to go away from this WhatsApp group. The trouble that
let me just say one thing.
Wait, John, the trouble that
let me just say one thing.
We'll move away from what we are trying to solve and go enter trouble.
I'll just say one thing and I'll end it. So with due respect, I put it to you that WhatsApp group, in my own opinion, was created because some people feel that they should control the narrative of what happens on Nigerian social media. No, that's a lie. I said it.
No. Okay. Hold on, Oga Polo. You have said it's a lie. You have said it. Can we move on? Where this matter go end, we know go like that.
Let me say something. I don't agree with John on that one. Hold on. I don't agree with John on that.
I know they do.
Hold on now. Dear, please. What I believe is this. The WhatsApp group was created for other reasons. However, the participants.
I have to mute you too because I don't want to make this matter go out.
That group. Wait now, the participants of that group, many of them they carry their enemy from somewhere else matter. Call user enter that group. Not as if the WhatsApp group was actually really created from the beginning just to target anybody. That's my belief. Because I'm seeing a lot of
from the beginning, nothing
guys.
Hold on now. It wasn't created intentionally just to harm somebody. But some participants there, they have. You know when people distract you, yes. You know this matter more than anybody in this Nigerian media space. Yes. No matter what you do for this media space for human being, forget Nigeria. Everybody don't feel like you. If you think everybody feel like you, you are wasting your time. As you see me so, I don't accept my life. Say everybody don't feel like me. Some people don't even know me. They don't hate me because of my face. See this face where they see so. They don't know one thing about me. So what am I trying to tell you? When you don't gather people together, even though say the intention are to the waka forward, some people day when we say that forward they won't waka, they go bring past things. You know how many times I don't come to your life, DF? I'll come to talk a different matter. Some other things, person don't like me before from somewhere. Not be the matter that they talk, or go right for comment section. Not be this man. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying.
see the comment section on Instagram.
So I don't think it was specifically just created, you know. Yes, John is partially correct. It's to control narrative, but however, not just to target. Do you understand? They wanted to use my brother. Let me.
Oga Polo, now God I take beg you. I don't want to talk about this WhatsApp group again.
I know.
I beg.
Please don't tire.
No, because where they go quote us and waiting they go say we talk. Because there are some Oga Polo, I beg, make I just stop this thing. Somebody there is wind somewhere.
Somebody this is they make noise.
John, I beg.
Because Verydarkman here a lot to you.
What I'm saying to you is not intentional for anything. I can bet you one. Who is getting? What are we getting? What are we getting? This one. What? The problem is, it's so. When somebody like today, I saw this on there, and I want to. What I'm trying to say again is every department, whether it's a Verydarkman side, let them find a solution to bring peace to this family. Let's not distract him more.
You go explain tired.
Distraction is too much. Let's try.
This would have been done ab initio in the beginning. Now that we are getting to the root of the issue, you will have to get to the root of the issue.
Now, John, can you guys do me a favor? Can you guys do me a favor?
We want to get it. What I want you to lead it. If you are the person that will lead it, go back.
That man is doing a great job.
I agree, and that's why I don't want to compromise his work.
Who's doing a great job?
Verydarkman is doing an absolutely great job.
That's what I'm saying.
We have all agreed. So since we have agreed that he's doing a great job, can we move to another point?
What I'm saying is the best thing to be a great job is find that nurse and see the nurse that listen to me. Let me say my own mind. Because that nurse is the only 1 minute person or 2 minutes person that see Mohbad the last minute.
Why didn't we say this at the beginning? Why were we looking for Naira and Sam Larry that were in America?
Oh yeah, John, I go beg you. You go. Make I bring woman. Make this tension calm down small. John, I beg. John, I beg. Make this tension calm. John, you be my guy. No set me up.
That nurse will give us the final.
John, help me press X, I beg.
Because all this thing we are talking is distraction. That's what I'm saying. John is distracting. Everybody is distracted. What I'm saying.
Oga Polo, let me say something. I know that me and Verydarkman have had a lot of clashes in the past. But I must give it up to him. This Mohbad investigation, I know they like mentioning name because I get misquoted. If not for Verydarkblackman, he get the way that go down started this whole thing. That guy single-handedly brought sanity to this conversation. Beyond that, I don't want to talk because I can very easily be misquoted. Me, I will tell you that. And I don't talk from the beginning. Naira Marley and Sam Larry don't get anything.
Let me say something to you. I agree, but let him finish the job. Let him not divert it to something else. Because if he divert it, he's losing his credential as well. Because
no, he's on his team. He's doing fine. No, my own inside the matter.
Let me finish what I'm saying. If he divert too much, what I'm saying, let him keep on doing what he's doing. What I'm begging him is finish the whole interview.
He's not diverting.
Let him as well go to the police station. He knows police people. Let him go to police. Know even how the case is. Know where the case is. Do you understand? And finalize the case. What I'm trying to say is
that is only cause Baba Jagege Belomi Wale Baba Jagege Lori Buku. That is it. I want to go.
Honestly, I'm not trying to.
Yeah, let me. Sorry. I just left the office to go get lunch and
okay, thank you. Please, what I'm saying is,
thank you.
Okay. Please, what I'm saying is, if he wants to finish the job, let him finish it so that we can find a way. Find a way. That's my own. I'm not telling anybody. If he's the person leading it, let him lead. Let him go first. Find the nurse. Let him go as well. Find out what the police people has done and where they have finished. From there, he can now say, "Oh, okay, this is where I want to finish the whole thing." You understand? That is for me. But the distraction of group WhatsApp, I don't think is necessary because it's about him. This is not about him. This is about Mohbad. Let's not forget. Let's remove the sentiment. Let's now finish the job. That's what I'm saying. What I think the best thing he can do is to find a way, because he knows the father. He has spoken to the father. He knows his brother. He knows his friends. Another thing again, the other people that knows Wunmi and David, let them find a solution to close this gap and finalize this thing.
We're not closing.
That's what I'm saying. I know categorically everyone saying Naira Marley is not even in the country. So how can they say Naira Marley? Nobody said Naira Marley.
So as we don't all agree, say Naira Marley and Sam Larry not get hand inside Mohbad demise. One of the easiest ways to find peace in this whole madness is let them remove Sam Larry and Naira Marley from the conversation. Make the conversation remain Make the conversation remain for those people where they with Mohbad the last 48 hours. Don't sackle those people. Make the conversation be there. That's what you see, because we can't force it to end. We can only naturally eliminate what can cause problem, because those boys don't know anything about his demise. They didn't know about the BULLY or any other thing. Let's move them to one side and let's focus on where the focus needs to be. We can't get closure without justice. I understand where you are going to, Ogapolu, but we cannot get closure without some form of justice, even if it's not the complete justice. Let us just have some form of justice, and let there be some level of apology to Naira Marley and Sam Larry. I'm not saying they are good people, but in this matter they were unjustly treated. Between me, you and God, and I don't talk on before, no be new matter. I have a young lady in the house. She's very beautiful. Her name is Pepper Room, and she's also a blogger. So Pepper Room, what are your thoughts?
Hi, WC. Can you guys hear me?
We can't hear you well. Remove your AirPods. If you are wearing AirPods, remove them.
What about now? Can you
Are you wearing AirPods?
No.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
We can't hear you well. Carry the bottom of your phone up if it's hiding under something.
Oh, okay. What about now?
It's still muffled, but you can talk.
Okay. I'm so sorry about that. First of all, thank you for having me on your live, Daddy. Please. I want to first start off by saying that everybody keeps asking for the conclusion of this case, and I know that a lot of people want closure because we all went through, the emotions of everything that happened with Mohbad and all of that. We saw everything play out in real time. But people are leaving out the fact that the coroner's inquest has concluded. There has been a conclusion, okay?
Which conclusion?
So the police did their investigation, right? The witnesses, the people who were are important or are connected to Mohbad or the passing in any way, shape or form were called into court. They were sworn in under oath, right? And they gave their testimony, all right? So if we're talking about how the law works and how things are going and we want definite proof, right? We can start from there, okay? The conclusion of the coroner's inquest was that the nurse basically administered something to Mohbad that triggered his demise, right? So they blamed the nurse for that. They held her accountable for that, one. Two, they held Wunmi accountable for being negligent in not taking her husband to the hospital as soon as that injury occurred, okay? So she should have gone to the hospital immediately. right?
So
and she was negligent by not doing that. They also said, right, they are holding women accountable for not allowing Mohbad's father bury him in such a haste. Because he was buried in such a haste, they couldn't do the accurate autopsy. That is what messed up everything. So they held him accountable for that. So everybody that was involved, now including Naira Marley and Sam Larry, they held them accountable for bullying and making Mohbad's life difficult when he was alive. Okay? They talked about the petition he signed, all right, when he came, and talked about Naira Marley and Sam Larry, right? But the coroner's inquest conclusion regarding them was that they did not have anything to do with his demise. The circumstances that led to his death. But when he was alive,
let's be careful.
but when he was alive, they bullied him, right? They threatened him, and they made life extremely difficult for him. So that's the conclusion for the coroner's inquest. But it seems like Nigerians are not satisfied with that conclusion. That's why all this whole back and forth is happening. All right, that it frees. And another thing I feel like, I know you mentioned that certain people helped the case or did this and that. For me personally, the one thing that messed up Mohbad's case is misinformation. We've heard 10 different stories, people saying different things. Like now, someone earlier came up and said that they did not tell Mohbad's dad that he was, not for 2 days. According to Aloma and the brother that was in the house.
Who's Aloma?
Right? It was a day. Right? And the embalming, according to Aloma, Darashola and the people that were in the house, they put salt on his chest. That is what they did. All right? And people have been running with this narrative that they embalmed him, they did this, they did that. Also, I want us to understand that these people that were around Mohbad, this situation is a series of unfortunate events. Nobody planned it.
I swear to you, because I still believe. That's why I'm saying what. That's exactly what I'm saying.
So we can see that and judge the people around him all we want because we are on the outside looking in, but you don't plan a buy-in. These were young people, right, doing the best they thought they could. If they could go back in time, I'm sure as soon as he fought with Prime Boy, he would have gone straight to the hospital. I mean, that phrase, can you remember the Sylvester Oromoni case?
Yes.
We talked about? When Sylvester Oromoni had those issues, they didn't take him to the hospital immediately. They took him to the church. So he's not out of
Who took him to the church?
His parents. Can't you remember? It wasn't the hospital they went to first. Yes. And we complained about that as well. So it's not something that is new or out of the norm. A lot of us as Nigerians, when something is wrong with us, we see it as, oh, this is small. I don't need to go to the hospital. It's not that serious until it gets serious.
Thank you.
Know? So that is where that's the issue here. So I don't think that, I think we can point fingers and we can say you could have done this, you could have done that, right? I get that. Now, with Naira Marley and Sam Larry, in my opinion, I don't think an apology is what I would say. Yes, you are not responsible for his fine. I agree with that. But the videos that came out of what Mohbad went through are real. And Nigerians reacted to those videos. I'm tired of people trying to whitewash this situation. We saw how it played out. I remember vividly when the news of Mohbad fine came out. He posted something funny on his social media. And people came for him and he had to delete it. The other people in the squad did the same thing. But because they saw the reaction of Nigerians, they went silent. Okay? Now, when all that happened, they didn't make any statement. They didn't say anything that, oh, we were not there, or nothing happened, or this, that, and the third. You know? So I feel like people need to understand that
what I'm trying to say, I'm not cutting you down. I'm not cutting you. I understand what you are saying. It's unfortunate what happened that time. It's unfortunate on the side of Naira Marley and what they call it, and the other guy. Let me say something to you. It's not easy for them. I understand. They understand what I'm saying? And it can never be, for example, if it's me, I'll be feeling the same way. I understand that. But what I'm trying to say is, the narrative, what happened the time he died, and what every Nigerian saw, is what they react on that time. But when everybody knows that this is not the case, everybody pipe low. I understand. But what I'm saying is, why can't we say enough of this narrative? Everybody has their opinion on somebody's death. Every Nigeria has their own opinion. Every division have their own opinion. I really want, I wish whenever I come back to Nigeria, try everything possible to see the dad, see the mother, see the family, to find the way forward to bury Mohbad, because this is not fair. That's what I'm saying. That's why I came to this. I'm not the logic of who do that. That's why I said, let's stop that. Let's move forward. What can we do next? I keep on saying this. What else can we do to satisfy Nigeria? If to interview the nurse, let Verydarkblackman interview the nurse. Honestly, interview the nurse and find out what
there was no nurse.
Let the nurse say exactly what's going on. If the inquest one is not enough. Do you understand what I'm saying? That please, I don't try. I don't try. I think I just want every Nigerian to know what I'm saying. I'm not.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
I just want, if there's any way Nigerians can. If it's you, what can you do? I believe if it's another family, they're supposed to have concluded this and moved on. But what I'm begging every Nigerian is, let's find a peace. Both every division, whether it's the Verydarkman side, whether it's the other man, there's another man that always saying he's going to court for Mohbad and the case. Let them find a peace. Let them find a way to close this thing. And again, on Naira Marley and Salah, I just still think Naira Marley can come out. They understand what I'm saying? And make a statement saying that everybody now know that it's nothing. I'm not there when this thing happens. And how we do something. You can do a big charity and every proceed go to Mohbad. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I believe Naira Marley can do. He can do a biggest concert for Mohbad in Lagos. Do you understand what I'm saying? And every proceed of that concert can go to Liam, the son of Mohbad. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just saying. I don't try. I don't know what else to say, but I'm just pleading to everybody. Let's have a peace to find a way to make this thing, every department, every side. Let's have a peace. That's my own.
All right, Ogapolo, thank you. My brother. Thank you very much. God bless you. Big shout out to Matosa on YouTube. He sent me a super chat, super stickers and super likes. Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. We've been here for a while. We've been having a conversation. There's no ice still. Okay. So my brother Yomi, who just joined us, please do go ahead with your contribution.
Yeah, thank you very much. Daddy Priest, thank you for bringing me up. Okay. This is my first time of joining your program, and I'm very grateful for that. So, my contribution tonight is that Daddy Polo has already done everything. He has already said everything. Okay, let's give a peace to reign. You know, Iyabo Ojo, Naira Marley, anybody that Verydarkblackman, he should let the peace reign, for God's sake. We know Verydarkblackman is doing a good job.
Brother, Yomi, please.
Sir.
Let's leave VDM out of this. Before you say something that he didn't do, and then let's just focus on everything else. Please, I'm begging you.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
As far as we are concerned, he has done an amazing job.
I got you right.
And
thank you, sir.
I must give him credit for this particular investigation. 100%. We can't take that away from him.
I'm very sorry.
But let's not start throwing things around. God bless.
Okay. So I beg every both sides, both daddy of the sin and the mother of the disease. So we Nigerians should try to make a peace reign between them. So let's stop all this putting all these trashes here and there. Okay, let's forget what I thought. That the photo said something by then that I didn't mean that it's a rich man that this thing happened to. We cannot be trending all this thing like this since all these days. Never. Okay? So please, the youth of Nigeria should please, both youth and other please, they should please, let's forgive and forget. Let's bury this guy, let the peace reign, let this guy go and rest in peace. Okay, that's my contribution tonight, Daddy Freeze. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, my darling sister, I want to have more women in the house so women too can also share their positions. Go ahead. What are your thoughts? My brother, please press X so I can bring somebody else.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Abiba.
Hi, Daddy Freeze. For me, I don't think VDM has done any good job so far.
My darling sister, we can't mention VDM. Me, I've given the verdict. Okay. I've done a good job. Bring my food. Is in the... Take this plate because it's hot. I removed. It wasn't too hot. I know you were trying to preserve the leaves. So please.
I just wanted to add to what Oga Polo said. Like, it feels like someone is protecting the nurse. No one has seen her picture. No one knows what she looks like. You know, everyone is just throwing finger at the wife, you know, and I just feel like someone should at least interview the nurse. Maybe she'll be able to, like, reveal something that's been, you know, concealed. For me, I do think that maybe someone might have used her to do whatever they wanted to do. I know they keep saying they weren't in the country at the time, but you don't have to be in the country to get someone to do something for you. They literally tormented that boy's life, bullied him. You know, so anyone could have done it. So we need to see that nurse as well. And I feel like they need to stop bullying Yabo.
I'm just thinking that all this narrative is there. We know that. What I'm trying to say, I'm always saying what I'm saying. Let's forget about who said, how it happened, what happened. What I'm begging every Nigerian is, why can't we, if what the police guys did is not enough for some people, which I know that some people from Verydarkman's side, let Verydarkman do something, like do more. I know he's trying, but he can do more. Do more in such a way that he can get a police report, police that did this case, let him go to him, find out what is going on. And another one is the nurse, because the nurse is the one that see him a minute before this thing happened. Let him interview the nurse, find a way he can find the nurse. Talk to him so that because if Verydarkman gangs, or what they call it, the fans, can understand that Verydarkman has done this and done that, and they will be happy. Let the other department do the same. What I'm trying to say is, why can't we Nigerians do just find a way to close this thing? That's what I'm saying. Given the benefit, that's me.
Yes, please. I'm just 4 minutes to my workplace. Can I just
all right, real quick. Say what you want to say.
Good evening, Daddy Freeze. Good evening, Polo. I'll just start from the last thing you said, Polo. Talking about the nurse, I think Nigerians, we need to hear from the nurse 100%, because don't be surprised that the nurse is innocent somewhere crying. Oh, nobody is hearing me. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. So I think we need to hear from the nurse. And secondly, I don't agree with what you said and what what the last guy said, that we should close the case and bury him, let him rest in peace. No, everybody deserves justice. What happened to him? That's what we want to know.
God bless you.
What happened to him? We want to know that. Even if, I'm sorry to say, but even if Mohbad has to be in the morgue for 15 years for us to know what happened to him, then that's fine. We need to know what happened to Mohbad. Because if you're talking about closing anything, then it means that somebody is just trying to hide something. Let us get clarity. Let's hear from the nurse. Whoever that is doing the interview, whoever that is doing the interview, I don't want to mention names because the priest doesn't want us to, but whoever that is doing the interview should help us go and interview the nurse. We need to hear from the nurse on a live interview, not recording and posting. You should go and talk to the nurse on a live interview. Let's hear from, because I'm feeling that lady might be tormented wherever she is. Let's hear from the nurse. Let us speak her truth. Before you get to advise somebody, you need to hear from the person.
Now, hold on. Let's do things regarding the nurse. Even if anybody should interview her, I don't think a nurse that went to somebody's house within the period of when he died can be innocent. It's not possible. It is not possible.
How do you mean, dear?
Wumi said two nurse should come out.
Goes to somebody's house.
Two nurse.
Was the nurse authorized by the government to go to the person's house? One. If the answer is no, then you have no claim what. There's nothing she can say again. Does the nurse have a license from the
I know that doctors do house visits.
Do you know what a doctor is?
Great. Greater. Good afternoon, ma'am.
I agree, dear. So good evening.
Good evening, Yami.
Me, I be one go there, go shake table, go scatter everywhere.
They go block you.
Make I ask the correct question. Since that useless Polo, I dey come for you this evening. Make I finish my ass stress now. Just give me some minutes. I dey come for you. You see that your bokoro head? I go knock and go use our sweep ground.
He dey sweat for head. If you see him, he dey sweat for head.
He dey shake. If you see, just look, don't look. You see, say that the time when that girl come dey talk, that Polo come dey laugh. If you look, the time when those two men they talk the real truth, Polo they shake.
He dey shake, yeah. I recorded him. I'm gonna post it on TikTok later. I recorded it.
He dey shake. Very useless man.
Very useless.
They forget. Okay, when I see that this man, Ole Buruku Daddy Freeze, you are a thief. Daddy Freeze, you be thief 419. After all, you don't fetch your people money before now. They don't carry you come and you know say the Verydarkman don't carry your secret come and say you chop people.
That's why I said you don't want wahala for Verydarkman. No, I don't want to mention Verydarkman name. Make you don't mention.
They don't talk about WhatsApp. Why they don't go talk about WhatsApp? Why they not go talk about WhatsApp? Olori Bruku Daddy Freeze. You Polo, Ogun like go kill you Polo. That motor which they drive.
Ashe.
Very stupid and idiot man.
Very stupid man.
Maybe you get children. What you put on Mohbad, go put on you.
Ashe. Amen. Thank you, man.
It is part of the anyhowness of Nigeria. So all this that the nurse has a case, I don't understand where the case is coming from. I lived, my father's hospital was inside my compound, and I lived there like that.
Just interview. That's what I'm saying.
She doesn't need any interview. Interview to come and say what?
Daddy Freeze.
To come and say what she knows about the last minute of Mohbad now.
Unless it's that.
Wumi said two nurse.
Wait, whether the nurse do interview or she not do interview, the court has agreed.
Two nurse.
The police more or less have agreed. The coroner more or less has agreed. And I have agreed that she is 85% of the problem. I rest my case. Over to you, young lady.
I need to go there.
All right, my darling sister. God bless you.
Daddy Freeze, good evening. I think I'll be with Ogapuro on this topic before. Daddy Freeze, we are talking about Mohbad and Sam Larry first. My own take on that is that I know I live here in Nigeria and I know how Nigeria works, right?
So you cannot, because I am still blaming the people. I'm sorry, Oga Polo, I have always blamed Iyabo. And I will continue, because she would have done, she had the opportunity of doing a thorough investigation pertaining this particular thing, but she didn't do it. And she was part of the people that speculated this Naira Marley and Sam Larry thing. Irrespective of what we saw on the media, right? She has a first-class knowledge on what actually happened. You can't just say people that had
how did he have a first-class knowledge?
Oga Polo, I'm heading somewhere.
No, actually, I just wanted to, because that's what I'm saying. Analyzing. All I'm trying to say is, how did he's in America when this thing happened. He came back in 10.
So
and everybody that see from the one that thing happened, we have seen the video up and down, seen the video. And she came in and do the necessary, the best she can before they start attacking her. She withdraw. What do you want her to do? She came in and said, let me land. She came in and said, let them bring this guy up, and because of the neck. She saw the neck, she's not happy. She now start going to every police station. I'm there. I'm calling her every day. I see.
Oga Polo, Iyabo had the opportunity of telling Nigerians, do not blame these guys. They are not part of what by this guy. Let me tell you.
Are you in Nigeria at that time?
That if Naira Marley and
are you in Nigeria? Are you in Nigeria at that time? You saw the video that's flying up and down in Nigeria at that time.
He was Iyabo.
And what he said. What I'm trying to say is, you are in Nigeria at that time, and you saw what is happening. Even if, let me say something to you.
Do you know, do you know that she said that people should go and unfollow these people? She made a video, a live video, telling people to go and unfollow these particular people. Are you aware? Or do you have the
video?
It was all over social media at that time.
No, do you have the video?
No, I don't. Why should I say the video?
Let me read the video.
Actually make it.
What I'm trying to say is this. The problem is this is so bad that everybody has a good intention to go there. But people are analyzing the whole stories. The way people are doing this is why some people don't want to come out. And since he said that he don't want to get involved in this anymore, look at what is going on up and down.
Don't want to get involved.
Since he said that he don't want to get involved anymore, what is happening? Where are we on this case?
If she had done justice to this thing, I don't think we'll be here having this conversation. Because she had the opportunity of doing justice. Do you know, a lot of people would have been along with Mumbai.
Okay, my darling sister, you have made your point. Please, let's, so that it doesn't get aggravated.
Listen to me. She did what she did. She called police, and the police tell him to bring all everybody that they sent things to her. She sent it to police people. Police people are the people that did inquest. Police people are what has she really done? That is bad. And you are there. When this video, listen to me.
Why is Daddy Freeze trying to put everything on nurse? Because according to what VDM said,
on the group there was no nurse.
2023. October 2023, that's so where is this nurse stuff coming from?
Gbogbo èèyàn ti sọ pé kó drop ó ti kọ́ pa comment section torí bàbá jẹgẹjẹgẹ ó ti yé yín wọ́n dẹ̀ ti sọ pé kó drop ẹ̀ kó lè drop ẹ̀ kó òun ló sanwó show tí bàbá Daddy Freeze ń ṣe fún un.
This guy, they beat the guy up. I'm not saying, I'm even thinking that, I don't want to say this because it's going to be another headline news, but what I'm trying to say is, let's not talk about who to blame on this. Let's talk about how the best we can sort this thing out. Whether it's the Iyabo team or whether it's the Verydarkblackman team or whether it's the other guy that is going to court for, I can't remember the guy's name. Let them find a solution.
All right,
to figure this thing out. That's my own.
I want to give this lady 1 minute to round off her point, and after that, please don't say anything again. Let's hand over to Belinda, our lawyer, who closed the day. So my lady with the black hat, please, in 1 minute, put your thoughts together. And what are you trying to say?
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that in as much as we're going to blame these people for bullying, I want us to understand Nigeria, where when you owe people, especially young boys, you understand, young guys, they have their means of getting their money. I want to state, and also people blaming Oga and a boy. People fell out in different ways. You shouldn't tag that as that type of bullying. Of course, there are people who has done courts. They bullied a lot of people when they were students. You understand? So am I going to use that thing tomorrow because I was bullied as a student and something happened to me years later and people will call me? Let's also be reminded that what you wish today might befall you tomorrow. You understand? It's wrong for people to be wrongly accused on something they know nothing about. You understand? So my own intake is that a lot of us in Nigeria condemn these guys because of the narrative that was pushed. And there were people who knew the truth but decided to conceal it because they were trying to push an agenda for all of us to see. You understand? So whenever you have the opportunity, nobody dragged some of them to handle this thing. They brought themselves forward. And it's also just for each and every one of them who wanted to do that to also be truthful to an extent. Because a lot of life would have been lost on this particular issue. And let me tell Oga Daddy Freeze, I'm going to differ a little. The wife, who also knows the truth, but decided for innocent people to be accused when you, the wife, knows actually what happened to your husband. You are part of the problem. Because if the wife is not also trying to conceal something, she would have known the truth and allow other people to go through such emotional abuse. Some people even went to prison for 4 months, knowing fully well what died your spouse. But you decided to...
Let me land on that. That's what I'm saying. We keep on... Let me land on that one. Please, because sometimes we Nigerians try to...
People would have gone down in this particular...
Let me land on that. Listen to me.
And she kept quiet.
Listen to me.
In this last thing that she said, she has a point.
Of course, but let me land. Police people take you and they interrogate you. I believe that they interrogated Wumi as well, and I believe that Wumi stayed there for a while as well. Let me try to say something. Nobody has ever gone to this police station and find out what really happened. Who they interviewed? How did they do it? Do you understand what I'm saying? Nobody has done that. Everybody is insinuating something. They are trying to blame this group. That's what I came out today to beg.
We also know how Nigerian police system works.
You are now insinuating again. You are now starting insinuating again.
I'm not trying.
Your mindset. Let me say something.
My sister, I gave you 1 minute. So
what I'm saying to you is, you are saying now that police don't know what they are doing.
You know what I said? I never said that. I said we all know how their system works. I never said anything.
What that mean?
Of course, use our mouth and count our hands. I'm not pinpointing anything. You understand? But people who always have the upper hands on things, probably most times comes out victorious. It does not matter.
Anyway, why I came here today is to find a solution. Why I come here today is to find a solution for every party, every department to find a peace to this family. That's what I came here for.
All right. Finally, the lady in red, the lawyer, she's my online lawyer, very brilliant, and she understands the law, and she's well read and well versed in cases like these. If you are watching on TikTok, pop my money gun if you are enjoying the live. If you are watching on Instagram, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Click on today's video, bottom left-hand corner, you see how to buy my stars.
That Freeze, they are making money on this as well.
I make money on everything, just like CNN, just like Instablog, just like Media Ikeji.
They are making money on this.
No, I make money on normal everything I come line. And nobody, nobody don't buy 1 star. Only 3 people don't buy my money gun.
Only 2 minutes to stay so I can hear you.
So don't be angry. Don't be angry. I'm not making money on this case. Anytime I come live, we encourage our followers to gift us. In that way, our algorithm grows and more people can see the channel. It's not easy. As you don't hear since morning, I don't hear go 4 hours. It's going on 4 hours.
Anyway,
so if 1 or 2 people come and pop my money gun, you Ogapolo, pop my money gun. Go and pop my money gun.
I will.
All right, over to my lawyer, Belinda. What are your thoughts?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, sir. Good evening, my dear sister.
I'm good.
Yes, good evening. Ogapolo, I do have a question for you. Yeah, just quickly. What do you consider as peace currently in the circumstance?
What I consider as a peace, if there's a way every department can, particularly the family, because and take it away from the social media, the way I feel like the people from Verydarkblackman people, do you understand what I'm saying? Nairamali people, all those people, everybody is hot when this thing happens. It's don't calm down. People don't know what, at least from the police side of it, we don't know what happened. But now we know what happened. Apologizing for Nairamali for the time this thing happened. We are human beings. We need to apologize for that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
On the other side of it, on the other side of the family, if it's Verydarkblackman now people believe in, which I think a lot of his fans, a lot of his people believe in him, let him go miles away to go to the police, find the report first, go through the report, and go to the family, find a way to, now he knows what happened, find a way to close this thing so that everybody, even the nurse, everybody will know exactly what happened and now finalize it, because some people don't believe our police institution, but it's okay. So let's say another person, like, okay,
I hear you, and I agree with you that the court is not on social media. But who brought this matter to social media in the first place? This matter has been on social media. It has been on the internet space at least since I became aware of it. If we're going to consider that somebody or some people brought it to the internet space, then nobody should say it should be taken out of the internet space. Do you agree with me on that?
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. The only thing I'm saying is, whatever it takes, if it's internet, we close. But so we know that internet we have different options, different opinion. If people that is not supporting me now, that supporting another person may hate me or whatever I say, it doesn't make sense to them. That's Nigeria.
I agree with you.
And the other side of it will be praising me. Oh, this one happened, the other one happened because they're supporting me. But that's not the case here. Exactly. My case is, what can we do to close just to close the chapter? That's what I'm trying to say.
We cannot exactly say you can close the chapter. We cannot exactly say you can close the chapter because the matter from inception was brought to the media space. Now it's on the media. Nobody has the right to say take it off the media. Sir?
But what I'm saying is, how can we, when you are doing, you are a lawyer, if you don't close your case, finally,
some cases are not statute barred. If this were I hear that the court has given its verdict or its judgment on this matter. I haven't confirmed that or what the details of the judgment are. But matters like this can be in court for years because they are not statute bad, and because
you want it to be for you.
I don't want it to be. I'm just opening your eyes to the fact that it can be. And nobody here, not me, not you, not anybody is in the best position to say it's enough. Especially because I need people to know that justice is not a one-way traffic. And that's why I was going to ask. I wish everybody on this live could come up and say what they think justice in this case would be. Justice for you now might be taking it off social media and letting the sleeping dogs lie. It's not the same thing as justice. No,
it's not what I said. It's not what I said. What I said in the beginning is who is leading it now maybe Verydarkblackman and other people. Let them find a way. The police has now given us a report. What happened? Let them now find a way they can interview the nurse or find a way to.
The truth is that no matter what we say here, it does not influence the decision of the court nor the decision of the police. So we need to get that clear. However, this matter was brought to the media space. So it will always be relevant on the media space. When it came forth, some people were, quote unquote, indicted to say, these are the people we are suspecting for XYZ activities. Even those people, they deserve justice, because the court of competent jurisdiction will say, in law will say that the law would rather free 10 guilty people than convict one innocent person. So this is not a case. So this is not a case. Yes. So the position is the law will rather free 10 guilty people than convict one innocent person. So there are so many. Yes, sir. There's so many angles to this. Everybody wants justice. The people who were accused, if they were accused falsely, they deserve justice. The family of the person who has died also think that, if they think that, oh, this is not enough, there are questions that were asked. They deserve justice. If this matter is on the media space and it was brought in by a group of people to the media space, those same group of people are not right to come out now and say, maybe not right, but they do not have the power, the sole power to come and say, let's take it off the media space. If you brought it, you will deal with what the media has to offer. So anybody is going to share their opinion on it. And unfortunately, Sir Polo, we cannot put a timeline to it. Because when this narrative started, nobody was saying, let's...
Sherry, ya Mohbad.
Alátẹnujẹ ni. Daddy Tesla lọ, ẹ kalẹ̀.
Ya Mohbad tó kọ́kọ́ pariwo.
Ẹ bá mi wá náírà. Náírà má yóò gbọ́dọ̀ sùn ya Mohbad, kò ní dá fún ẹ ya Mohbad olórí burúkú.
Ó yẹ kó sùn ya Mohbad.
Kó sùn ya Mohbad, kó dẹ̀ gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ó wà lára àwọn tó borúkọ ẹ̀ jẹ́. Ó dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ gbẹ̀bẹ̀ Ìyábọ̀. The more you see more evidence about Ìyábọ̀, ó gbọ́dọ̀ gbẹ̀bẹ̀. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ sanwó damages. Èèyàn burúkú ni ya Mohbad. Ọmọ ẹ kú o tún wá fẹ́ gba, ó wá fẹ́ pẹ́ tó ràn ọmọ ẹ lọ́wọ́.
Ẹ bá wá Samlari. Ẹ bá wá náírà o.
Ṣé ibẹ̀ ya Mohbad náírà ló ń pariwo jù? Náírà ló ń pariwo. Mi mọ náírà tó sọnù lọ́pọ̀ ẹ̀.
Ya Mohbad, honestly.
Ẹ kì í ṣàbíamọ. Negligent ẹ ṣe náà yẹn tẹ́ fi pọ̀ ọmọ yín. Ẹ tún wá fẹ́ kó bá Naira Marley rọ̀. Naira Marley ò gbọ́dọ̀ gbà lórí ya Mohbad. Very wicked.
Verydarkman ó still insist pé if your hand is clean, post the screen record.
Benny, including the video on the chat.
Asking them.
Bí wọ́n rí couples, àwọn náà mọ̀ kọ́ tó wà ní.
Ìyábọ̀ Òjó is evil, Benny. Òun ló ṣe ń tú ọmọ ẹ̀ fún yín pé gbogbo yín máa celebrate ọmọ òun lọ. Take her, just her out of social media. We wish her well, but take her out of social media. Ye for your fight. Take her out of social media. Alaye bàjẹ́. Àwọn èèyàn bímọ rí gbogbo àgbáyé. Kò sẹ́ni tó bímọ rí gbogbo àgbáyé.
Nobody has gone to court.
Kò sẹ́ni tó bímọ rí gbogbo àgbáyé. Kò sí young girls tó bímọ rí tán ṣe ìyàwó tán wà òkè rí. Ọmọ ti ẹnìkan ni. Olórí burúkú. Take her out of social media. Olórí burúkú. Nonsense àbí nonsense.
Now is way forward. Nobody has said, appeal, you're a lawyer, that this thing must continue.
I hear you. And I am a lawyer and I'm always going to be an advocate for the law. I am not saying that these conversations we're having, I already said, they hold no influence over the court. The judges are not here watching this live.
You'll be amazed. Some of them watch my live.
Yes, peradventure they are watching the live. The decisions of these conversations are not going to influence their judgment. They will still have to work with facts before them.
It's 2 o'clock here in Houston. I have a meeting by 2:30 and I'm driving fast.
Thank
you so much,
we don't care.
Looking forward to see you again. And thank you so much, my sister. I can't remember your name. And it's free gift. Thank you so much. But what I'm saying is, let's peace. The only thing I'm begging every Nigerian is let's have a peace for this. Every division, whether it's Verydarkman or whether it's the other side of the world, let's everybody unite together, find a way to close this peaceful way. Just anyhow we can do it to close it and let's move on for another thing. That's what I'm saying.
I'll move on for another.
All right, guys.
But
Have a good
All right, Ogapolo, blessings. Thank you for coming.
All right.
So,
even me, I'm winding out of the conversation right now. For me, if you see the title, Naira Marley and Sam Larry no get anything to do with Mohbad demise. And I feel that just because we are emotional, and you know I say this all the time, I'm a very big advocate against religion. Because religion makes us emotional. One of the reasons why we think the way we think is because of religion. I'm telling you. Because we are like a pot of petrol waiting to be lit. Just stir the emotion in the right way and boom. I remember when people were calling for Naira Marley and Sam Larry's head. I remember, and I'm sure some of you remember, when I came out and I said Naira Marley does not have anything to do with Mohbad's demise, people came for my own head.
Daddy Freeze, imagine if the guy was in the country at that time.
Baba, if I don't like what go do amo, and Nigerians were felt justified. Just remember the way they crucified Christ and they felt they were doing the right thing. So take the release thief. And who were the people that put Christ? Because they were, if you study scripture in the original languages, both of them had the same name. It wasn't Barabbas. It was Jesus ton Baraban. Or if you translate Jesus to Jesus, even though his real name is Yahushua, is Jesus Barabbas. And Jesus ton Legomenon Christon. And the quote and unquote Jesus, that is the Christ. They brought the two of them. They both answered the same name. The people chose the thief. Because, just what you see, you missed out that critical part. If you read Matthew 26, in the palace of Caiaphas, the religious leaders were the ones that conspired on how to buy him. And they used religion. They raised the religious sentiment. And once you raise sentiments in people, their critical thinking goes off. Why? You see, I'm a Christian and I believe in the Bible, but why do I come and debunk so much of the Bible? Because I don't want you to not read the Bible. I want you to read it as it is, instead of believing that there's some spirituality. Because it takes only a fool to read Genesis chapter 1 and Genesis chapter 2 and make it make sense. Because they are two separate accounts. You don't need to be a biblical scholar to know that. But everybody believes it because you have been taught to use your sentiments, to use your emotion, and to use your superstition to reason. And that is exactly what played out in this Naira Marley situation. The moment, a young boy, he don't buy. Yes, it was very sad. Nobody, no father prays for that kind of loss. At his prime, you lose your son. Nobody prays for it. But you see, in real life, there's no God, there's no devil. They are just human beings. Human beings like for instance now, if this girl, Belinda, sends me 1 million naira, I will check my phone and say, God don't bless me. If Belinda sends me a text message cursing me, I'll say, what kind of devil got into Belinda? We like to pick our gods and our devils, and there's hardly any light in between. It's either black or white. And the moment two videos, and that's why social media is so dangerous. WhatsApp, let me tell you how dangerous social media is. Some old videos came out about South Africans buying some Nigerians. It turned into a whole national riot. People did not even know the timeline, but because they were sharing them on WhatsApp. Why do you think WhatsApp came with a policy and say videos that have been shared many times can only share it to one person? If people they go jail on top sharing forwarded messages, my mama, oh, my papa, oh, my mother-in-law, all of them supposed they life imprisonments now for WhatsApp. And how do you think the Naira Marley Sam Larry saga began? People sharing 1-minute clips of what they did not know about. And automatically, people who have the IQs of bats just woke up and said, it must be these people that buy this person. I have tried to preach religion. You know, I'm a scholar. I study scripture in original languages. When I come and try to preach it to Nigerians, is it not shut up idiots that they tell me? I'm showing them the truth. I did a teaching on the word Lucifer. I broke it down across all languages. Put it up in such a way that any pastor that tries to debunk it will look like a cow. I sent it to a friend of mine. She forwarded it to 3 of our pastors. The 3 of them told her, he's a demon. Avoid him. None of them watched it and say, well, I disagree here. They, from the heading, they did not want to watch it. That's how they behave with Naira Marley. Nobody wanted to think it must be these people. God forbid, should me and Belinda fight one day and I shake pay for her online, then something does Belinda 2 weeks later. And there is a video on social media where I they do like this for Belinda. Baba, I don't enter trouble. That is what brought Naira Marley and Sam Larry into this. I'm not saying they are saints. I'm not saying they did not bullly him at a point or two. But the way the narrative switched on them, like say, nah them by am. So they go prison. As far as I'm concerned, if na me be Naira Marley, I go sue police. Why did they need to lock him up for a month?
Yeah.
What did they need? But you see, at the end of the day, the police will come out and say, we're protecting you. Because at that stage, anywhere they catch Naira Marley, so even though the police, Naira Marley deserves to ask the police why the police has a very good, Baba, now we save you, Neo. At least when we lock you, you day under our care, we they watch you. We know if we protect you from this. You don't know, say it gets the way people go rise as mob to police station. Police have
they should help us to protect women.
It don't happen many times before. Say that they find one person.
Before you go.
And what caused this speculation? Ignorance.
Right.
You see, if you can't question your pastor, you can never have sense. I say this all the time, and I'm saying it in front of you today. A Nigerian pastor. Sorry, hold on 1 second. A Nigerian pastor. Have you ever seen any miracle in Nigeria that is not paper miracle? You know what paper miracle is? Somebody comes, I was HIV positive, now I'm HIV negative. He shows a paper and shows another paper and gets a doctor to verify. I mean, nobody so that they do all your miracle for Nigeria. Belinda, you don't ever see any other kind of miracle apart from paper miracle. Somebody comes with AS, he was born AS. Pastor prayed for him, he's now AA. Nobody so. And then they will bring doctor. And doctor will say, yes, I'm a medical doctor. Let me tell you, person will not get leg. They pray for a leg grow. You don't need doctor, you don't need paper to convince anybody.
People around the person will testify.
As in, you don't even need. Make it be like Mr. Ebu where they cut in leg. They bring and on their leg grow back. You don't need doctor.
That's true.
But Nigerians cannot question. Instead, me that I'm saying that this doctor that is telling that, how come all your miracles na paper, this person bring paper, say you get cancer. Now you bring another paper, say you do another test, and not get cancer again. How come that is the only type of miracles you will have? And then they will insult me. That is how they insult every critical thinker. And every single person that brought forward a critical solution towards the Naira Marley Mohbad situation was shut up or shut down, as the case may be. So my take right now is, if to say they just rumor ram, say na Naira Marley and Sammy Larry na ain't do this thing, and it end for rumor. If to say they did not go all out to the extent to which they went out to them, only me for fun, and Naira Marley respect me for this industry. I don't know him, he don't know me one-on-one. But if I call him or get person to call him, say I tell us in Naira Marley, leave this matter. But the reason why I cannot do that is because, yes, that young man has his faults. Yes, he made mistakes. Yes, he's badly behaved. But did he deserve you see, justice has to be proportional to the crime. Waiting
I already said that.
Waiting they do Baba, all of us grew up for streets. Mohbad no be Ikoyi Pikinu. I grew up for Aremo Badon. They don't come use cane discipline me for house before. I go slap one girl. The girl insult me. Now I tear and slap. Now her area boys jam me one day. Tell me, say, as I slap the girl, see, I think say I get mind a bit. Say, all of them did, as in local touts. Now all of them gather. They say me the girl begin slap me. Baba, that's why I did like this. They collect the slap. My eye they red. Water begin come out. I know if you move. The girl slap me reach 8 times. They can't tell me, say, next time for my life, me cannot slap woman again. Meanwhile, the woman look for my trouble. She lock my shirt. Can't they cost me? Now you slap me, come out. Baba, now so that they settle things for area. Unless you know grow for hood. And anybody that grew up in the hood can bear me witness. For hood, when you thief, even if na Maggie, na tire.
Okay, so Daddy Freeze.
Sorry, let me just finish. So I don't want to lose. No, don't be angry. Just 30 seconds more.
No.
So, what I'm trying to say is, between Sam Larry and Naira Marley and Mohbad, that ghetto sense, where they use take resolve every problem, now they bring to the fore. Am I saying it's right? No. I'm not saying it's right in any way. And yes, let me tell you, every record label in Nigeria, every promoter, they find how we go cheat artists. An artist, the worst people to help in this life now is the same artist. Because the moment artists blow like this, you go find how you want to cancel the contract when a record label gets. Imagine somebody invested 400 million in your career. You have made the person 300 million. You have a 4-album deal. The person is hoping that he will make $1 billion off you so I can first recoup his 400 million and then make some profit. And then you have not made him his 400 million complete. You say he's tying you down. You want him to release you. Baba, record label, artist matter. I know they put mouth. Nothing concern me. When they were together and dancing and loving each other up, you were not there. When they are quarreling and fighting, you will also not be there. So just leave it. Let them sort themselves out. Do I condone what Naira Marley and Sam Larry did to Mohbad regards the BULLY? Absolutely not. I will stand on any stage in front of anybody and rebuke them for it. However, the public owes them an apology for dragging them for this long over the demise of a guy that they knew nothing about. Those are my thoughts.
Okay, Daddy, please, I think that you have summarized everything really. And I just wanted to agree with you, especially to the extent that we are in this position because we are very sentimental most of the time. And I also want to reiterate that the court has given a ruling or a judgment or a verdict on this matter, and we must respect it. If we do not agree, then we will go on appeal. But just like I was telling Oga Polo, if this matter came to the social media, nobody can say, take it away from the social media. Because from inception, it is here that most of us know too much. Nobody has the power to say, take it off the social media. We must uphold the judgment or the verdict of the court. We must give the police their credit for investigation. However, there's another part, which is the social media. The people who are involved were cancelled right here on the social media. To the best of my knowledge, I think that the court has freed them and said these people were not responsible for buying this person. But right here on this social media, these people were indicted. These people, their names were mentioned. So this same social media is the platform that can either continue to uphold that perception or take it away.
Thank you very much.
Come and say, yes. So we should not come out here and say there's no need for it to on the media, need for it to be on the media, then the people who became aware of it should never have brought it here in the first place. You should have, which is the right thing to do. You should have gone to the court, you should have gone to the police, you should have started your investigation offline. But when you bring it online, I'm very sorry, you are not in a capacity to say it's enough. Over here, whatever fly, you can set a matchstick and it will turn into a burning flame. And only you cannot be in the position to quench that. Now again, I still say that these people, it is very bad. The court, even the law, makes us understand that where you are not sure, it is better of something, free the guilty than indict the innocent. It is too important for us to let go. So when you are not sure that this person did this thing, don't come out and condemn. This is where our sentiments are still rising. Even as this matter is, many of us are still very sentimental to a group or to a person or to our beliefs without actually settling down and asking the right questions. Number one, what is the end result of this? I personally feel that the end result of this is to clear up the cancel culture perception that has happened here, because this is where it started. So the end result has to be that that's the end result. We were falsely accused here, and now we need this to be cleared up here. The court has done it, but the court was not the only one who accused these people. The social media, offline, people were coming at them. So one way or the other, you must find a way to keep up with what the court has already done and what we started. If you accuse me online, you must come back online. Even the court will tell you when, in some cases,
the medium through which you used to defame.
Yes, to defame is to come back through that medium and come back and apologize. So Nigerians, please, let's bring it down. Our sentiments are good, our emotions are valid, but you cannot take away, the place of the law. Anytime something happens, look at it. If you're not sure, ask questions before you take out your judgment, before you take out your anger, before you take out anything, ask the right question. If we had, we probably would not be having this conversation now. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. As we are going, I've been here for 4 hours, 15 minutes. I chop breakfast here. I see chop, come back on chop lunch here. I don't chop dinner, no worry. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go buy my money gun. Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. Let me give a big shout out to all the people who are. You want to go gift now? You and me. Hey, gift too. Don't run. Leave only me. As we don't end the live now, nobody won't pop my money gun. Big shout out to those on YouTube who bought my super chat.
Oh yeah, Daddy.
Intamudani yama jeton. Yama fish scapegoat. Because there's nothing like we were making the peace. Nikorole, she has to come out. She has to come out. Go there, apologize. Coming to tell us, let it slide there, forget it. There's nothing to do. I better see to the end of all this thing. Why she's been coming out all this while? Don't show Bokini.
Don't say let it slide. Slide waiting.
Slide waiting. She's something like that too. After I lay we'll make this. But now she has to go down for this. You mean you, Michelle?
Verydarkblackman ti bá wa post ibi tó ti lọ la post. Wọ́n ti bá wa post tó ti lọ la post.
They want peace. How do you guys want peace without justice? Wọ́n fẹ́ kí wọ́n settle àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ṣó yẹ yín báyìí wọ́n fẹ́.
Lẹ́yìn Kabiru, ẹ bá mi mute ẹjọ́. Ó dà pé ọmọ báwọn ti on mute.
Okay, Lẹ́yìn Kabiru ni.
Lẹ́yìn Kabiru, ẹ bá mi drop wọn, à ń gbọ́ nǹkan tí dáàdi wọn sọ.
Another underground meeting. That is why Polo come outside because they want settlement.
Yes. They want to pour everything on Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad needs to wake up now. They want to pour everything on Baba Mohbad. One stupid guy said, he said Baba Mohbad, but because of money.
They
want everybody to go against Baba Mohbad. Please, it's our time now. We all come together.
Nobody should be for them. Imagine for telling us that Mohbad has been shouting.
They're telling us Mohbad that before they're going to bury Mohbad. And before Mohbad go down now, the Baba needs to say how much he wants. Hey!
Why do you want to settle the family now when we need justice? We don't even care about family settlement. We want justice for Mohbad. We want who buy Mohbad should buy.
Oh, she's very wicked. Very wicked.
Very wicked. She's not a woman being.
And Baba Shen command Baba Mohbad. And one long command Baba Mohbad.
All right, so this part.
You can imagine.
You should tell them what he wants now before they bury Mohbad, though. Because Baba Mohbad is after money. Oh no. It's sad.
There's nothing like they should go and bury him. And no court ever said they should go and bury him. They should go and bury him. They want to let this case out of the public. They don't make a mandatory that compulsory they should go and bury him. It is none of their business.
Baba Mohbad, they stop last time and calling one looking against him. For now, we're pending everything. What better up and lori. And they yes calling for when you pray. Bali afefe kiniko. You need everybody now.
People do a lot of things.
You must know the cause of the crime. You must know the cause. You want to know the cause of that boy's death. You must know.
You will see that they are actually controlling that Baba Mohbad at the back. For them to use that tone,
yes, now, because
we say we are going to bury Mohbad. Before we put Mohbad down second time, he needs to say what he wants because they know that hungry they kill him.
Only wretchedness look it is well. Ìgbà tó ṣe pé àwọn náà dẹnu jẹ longer truth. Ṣé tí yàrá ṣe ń jẹyàn wá ṣe pretend lójú olówó bíi pé yóò jẹ́ bí irú àwọn family òṣì yìí kọ́ wọ́n gbéra wọn síta bọ́mọ wọn ṣe kú báyìí wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gba báyìí.
Àwọn Ìyábọ̀ ni sis. Àwọn Ìyábọ̀ ni.
Àwọn Ìyábọ̀ ni wọ́n
ti báyìí ó máa tòṣì bí èkúté ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì báyìí. Ó sì tó bá dọ́dọ̀ lówó.
Ó ti rí bàbá yẹn tán. Girlfriend ọmọ wọn ti sọ bàbá yẹn ó ti sọ gbogbo tí bàbá yẹn kù sí everything ó ti fún wọn ní info yẹn.
Wùmí ti mọ̀ wọ́n dáadáa
ó ti fún wọn ní info bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Gbogbo àlébù wọn ó ti sọ fún Ìyábọ̀ Òjó.
Ìgbà wo mi àti bá bàbá yẹn kà ní Supreme sọ pé kó sùn Wùmí we have done a lot.
They should make peace. We have tried a lot
to do everything to sue Wùmí to protest. Baba will buy my son. Baba didn't do anything since.
And you want to Baba yeah, mo tó ń ṣe ní group ni. Sis, mo tó ń ṣe ní group wọn ni.
Buy my son.
Mo tó ń ṣe ní group wọn ni.
He wants public to do everything. Public go jail because of this case. Public donate for you and go and do rubbish.
Àwọn Ìyábọ̀ ló ṣe. Ẹ ṣáà wo nǹkan tó sọ lẹ́nu. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá ni.
Wọ́n fẹ́ bury reason tí àwọn ọmọlọ́mọ fi lọ jẹyà. No, we must see to the end of that. Naira Marley gan gbọ́dọ̀ gbà. Sam Larry gbogbo yín ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ gbà tí Baba Mohbad gbogbo yín ẹ dìde. Àsìkò ní Ìyábọ̀ Òjó yẹn let them bring their bomb out. Ìyábọ̀ Òjó yẹn kó fi mú ẹ̀fọn fèrè láfta ilé kò ní ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀.
Kò ní ṣe rẹ̀ mọ́.
Ìyábọ̀ tó ń tó díke.
Ìyá títí Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà gbogbo ẹ̀ kán fi jẹ́ lélẹ̀ kó rí ẹ̀ kó pa. Ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀kan tọkọ ẹ̀ sọ ni ọkọ ẹ̀ ní pàpọ̀lẹ́ sọ pé ìjọ tí wọ́n fún ọmọ yẹn lábẹ́rẹ́ pé ìyàwó òun àtòun ò sí ń bẹ̀ náà so nọ́ọ̀sì nìkan lọ mú mo á sọ pé nínú autopsy tí wọ́n ṣe níbo náà ti pé nọ́ọ̀sì tí medication tí nọ́ọ̀sì administer fún ló pa níbo náà ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n sọ pé gbàtọ́ fún lábẹ́rẹ́ òun àti àwọn òun ṣáà sí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti sọ nínú group ẹ rántí kíní tó play Verydarkblackman tó ṣe wọ́n ti sọ nínú group pé nurse ló máa gbélé lórí.
We no go gree o we no go gree Ìyábọ̀ must go down we no go gree. We no go gree o we no go gree tó ń jáde mọ́lẹ̀ tó fẹ́ tó ṣe ogun we no go gree.
Tó ń pariwo Naira Marley ní o.
I have my like what's our own with your own achievement? You know achievement here làwa ti ń jẹ àbí olóògùn pọ̀lìṣà.
òun ní kíní kan complain ta ló kí ló káyé oh bá ní how many complain tó ní kò sí káyé.
No, you say you get achievement, you are a useless man. You say you get 5 company.
Achievement orí burúkú tó fi ń kó àwọn ọmọ youth yẹn jẹ náà nìyẹn àwọn ọmọ tuntun kè tó máa ń kó kàkàkiri yẹn.
You say you get 5 company.
Na that achievement they deceive the public. Those small use wey dem dey give 2k to bribe and comment nonsense up and down.
Nigeria, all hopes for Nigeria, big God won't punish her. Which brain you even get? Yeah.
New me.
Welcome, man.
Ẹ ṣàlàyé fún mi, mo ṣe dé láti fi ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣàlàyé fún mi.
Ó sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ náà là ń sọ yẹn. Ó ní àwọn ní kí bàbá Mohbad lọ sọmọ ẹ ní àwọn ló ń control ẹ bàbá Mohbad.
Ká má mọ kú tó pa.
Bàbá Jẹ́gẹ́jẹ́gẹ́ was talking like they should go and bury that boy. They should make peace with the family. Ó sọ lọ́dọ̀ Daddy Freeze.
Ó ṣe parí ní sí
Daddy Freeze ní Instagram now.
Àbáyé ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni.
Ó tún sọ ó ní pé òṣì ni wọ́n fi tọ́ Mohbad. Ó ní ọmọ yẹn ó ní tó pé ó wá owó tó pé wretched house ló ti grow tó pé ó wá owó ni ó ṣe débi bẹ̀ yẹn. Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ oníbọ̀ yẹn wretched. Ó dẹ̀ ní pé kọ́ pé Naira Marley pé kọ́ pé wọ́n wọlé kọ́ bá wọn settle amicably ká má mọ kú tó pọ̀ ọmọ. Ó dẹ̀ níyàwó wọn àtọwọ́ ṣáàsì mẹ́gbà tí wọ́n kú ọmọ lábẹ́rẹ́.
Àwọn tó bá mọ̀ kó ṣé bàbá àti ẹ̀ lówó nígbà tó wà kékeré.
Olórí olówó ló tiẹ̀ ní ṣé
They just want this case to go. Nǹkan tí Polo ń jáde wá sọ nìyẹn.
Ìyàbọ̀ òjò tó tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ dé wọn àjọ oúnjẹ mẹ́ta nínú fámílì nígbà tó wà kékeré.
Kí kéèsì yẹn out of the public.
Àwọn ọmọ ẹtì ẹ̀jọ̀ àwọn tó jẹ́ olówó tó ṣe bí ẹrú lẹ́yìn ẹ̀rí wọn lọ́jọ́ wedding ni lọ́jọ́ wedding tí wọ́n lọ wedding tí wọ́n jáde nínú ilé tó ṣe bí ẹrú tó ká kó bí ẹ tó tọ̀ ní àwọn yẹn ló lówó. Ẹ̀rọ ọmọ tó bí gan ó yọ owó lára ẹ̀ yọ owó bébì tó bí yẹn tó kọ́ bí ìbí wèrè owó yọ lára ẹ̀.
Especially iye obìnrin yẹn.
Àwa awútọ́ náà ò ní 5 company so owó ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó fi ń darí company náà fi ń darí Nàìjíríà àbí gbọ́ wọn punish the old generation. Ó dẹ̀ wá ń pàṣẹ olórí burúkú fún wa sí.
Bàbá Polo we no go.
Bí tí Mohbad wà ó ké sí
ọrùn ṣé kò jẹ́ kó fi rí ẹ̀. Bàbá Jẹ́gẹ́jẹ́gẹ́ we no go gree. I don't think she must go down. Ta ló play orin? Mọ́mí ẹ má play. Ẹ má play copyright song wà ní Kumagrand.
Àwa ti mọ̀ náà.
Òun ló ti síta náà.
Òun ló ti Polo síta.
Òun ló ti Polo síta.
Àwa mọ̀ náà. Ẹ wò láti jọjọ yìí where has it been? Why is he just bringing his voice out? Láti jọ tọmọ yẹn ti tẹ̀lé travel kí ló ti ṣe nípa ikú àti ká mọ solution sí? Is that coming out today? Nígbà tó ipá ṣe rí àwọn ti tú. Àṣírí máa tú ẹ máa ṣẹ̀sìn kúrò láyé ni. VDM God bless you.
Tani Ọ̀nìwá tí yóò tó máa ṣe ni.
Ọmọ tó ń gbé lọ sí UK pé kó lọ kọ ẹni wọ́n provide orin tọmọ yẹn lọ kọ àṣẹrẹ orin tọmọ yẹn kó lọ kọ.
Àní wọ́n fi júṣẹ́ lọ ni. Ọmọ ò lọ kọrin nì kankan wọ́n fi júṣẹ́ lọ ni.
ọmọ yìí o at least gbogbo àwọn gbà táwọn àwọn tó kù tán lọ ń kọrin ní UK ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe bá ṣáà máa ń rúrin tọkọ a máa ń rí clips nǹkan tó ń ṣe síta náà tó máa jù síta tá a ṣe rí yẹn.
Ara wọ́n fẹ́ gbé jáde ni wọ́n tún fẹ́ tà yẹn ni níbo ló ti kọrin ọmọ tó fi dánṣẹ́ lọ. Ó wá sọ sí ó ní ìṣẹ̀tọ́ ní nípa ọmọ yẹn wá fẹ́ try àti make family ẹ̀ rich ló ṣe ẹ̀ ń ta wàhálà olórí burúkú. Ọmọ tẹ ti lu ayé ẹ tẹ tán kúrò lọ́dọ̀ olórí ẹ wá lọ tán pa.
We no go gree.
Yábọ̀ this time around o ní ṣerú ẹ̀ mọ̀ lágbọ́n ní òní ṣerú ẹ̀ mọ́.
Tontodike must go down.
Pé wọ́n fẹ́ bẹ́rí gbogbo tó ṣe yẹn gbogbo bí tó ti ń ké tó ti ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kí Sam Larry Naira Marley jọ tó adéta tó flọ́ǹtì tó ṣe bí tọ́lọ̀ ń gbà fún àtọ́rí ń ta wàá ṣẹlẹ̀ yà
out of the public.
You can imagine.
Ìkà làwọn pípù yìí ṣá.
Àwọn mọ cause of death ẹ̀ náà káṣẹ̀ ṣọ́ọ̀fì sẹ́nu wá fọ́ ni.
Ọmọ yẹn ti kú láti ń wá justice.
Ẹ̀dùn náà ṣọ́ọ̀fì sẹ́nu wá fọ́ ni.
Olórí jọ̀bọ̀jọ̀bọ̀ olórí jọ̀bọ̀tọ̀.
Amadi Awoza.
The public should shut up about the case. E no go better for you Polo. Who you be go sell for that Nigerian?
Èmi ò mẹ́tọ́ mọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀.
Who una be?
Ó ní music industry. Who he help? He help you. He help me. Me as Abiam.
You can't do much water, Baba Jege. You can't tell us say we public should shut up. We that we suffer. We dey right here. Your wife dey background. What nonsense WhatsApp group.
Fumzi.
They clean am. We dey say this is how it supposed be.
your wife dey do evil group dey clean wetin we dey do outside.
báwo ló ṣe máa sọ pé àwọn dúró de ẹni tó wà ní Kútọ́nù tẹ̀lé pẹ́ ní jẹ́ ìrora tá ìgbé lọ sílé ìwòsàn. ẹ ṣe máa dúró bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá jẹgẹjẹgẹ máa interrupt.
they just write the script for the whole world.
bó ṣe interrupt rẹ pé wọn ò lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ because gbogbo olórin òun ti dí pẹ̀lú gbogbo olórin ló máa ń pàṣẹ fáwọn ọmọọṣẹ́ wọn.
wọ́n sì fi òkú ní wọ́n fi ṣe Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ní Nàìjíríà ẹ̀yẹ́ máa wò.
wá ní pé wọn kì í dé pé àwọn ló máa ń pàṣẹ fáwọn ọmọọṣẹ́ pé ó ti pàṣẹ ni nǹkan tó sọ fẹ́ nìyẹn níbẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ó ìtajà tẹ̀ nìyẹn ni.
ẹ má wọrí fídíò mú ma tó dá wọn lóhùn.
ó tún wá sọ ó tún sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìdí Verydarkman ó sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìdí bí pírẹsẹ́ńtà yẹn ṣe sọ pé òun ò fẹ́ wà láà kó má tiẹ̀ lọ́bẹ̀ rárá kó má lọ́bẹ̀ rárá ó ní ìyẹn ti wà ń ta tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ pé tó bá lọ sórí YouTube gbogbo ẹ̀ náà máa rí mo níbo làwa bọ̀ ṣe báwọn náà darí wa lọ́bẹ̀ àwọn àti kílẹ̀ ń porúkọ olórí burúkú blọ́ọ̀gì tó máa ń gbà àwọn èèyàn káàkiri yẹn Miss Lover ṣe báwọn náà darí wa lọ́bẹ̀ kò bá wà lórí YouTube kó wà lórí kinní kan àwọn òṣàmọ̀ olódarí gbogbo wa lọ́bẹ̀.
àwọn gbọ́mọ̀ pàṣẹ àwọn tuntun.
làwọn fẹ́ wá kọ́ńtì díẹ̀ jáde lórí ibú.
wọ́n ń tẹ̀mí ní fídíò mi ò ní máa fi
ọjọ́ jẹ́gẹ̀ ò bá lọ
fún gbogbo ṣó yẹn ni máa da gbogbo ẹ̀ síta. ọjọ́ kan ṣó ni máa da gbogbo ẹ̀ síta. wọ́n ti fẹ́ dà
ọkàn jẹ́gẹ̀ ọkàn rẹ̀ ò balẹ̀ o.
ọkọ òde ní balẹ̀.
tẹ bá rí bó ṣe ń gbọ̀n.
ìfòòró náà ló máa pa
ìfòòró náà. ó ń try láti máa change ẹ̀ fún Daddy Freeze Daddy Freeze náà ò gbà fún.
èèyàn sọ pé èèyàn sí
Daddy Freeze ò gbà fún. ó ní Naira Marley Sam Larry olóhùn ó ní public hold them apology.
ó ní kó má sọ pé àwọn olórin ló máa ń pàṣẹ fáwọn ọmọọṣẹ́ wọn àwọn wo làwọn ọmọọṣẹ́ tẹ kó ti ń kú lọ.
ó ní public hold Naira Marley Sam Larry apology because they were not in the house when Mohbad kpai.
ó wá sí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lẹ́yìn.
ó wá sí ìgbà tó ń fún lábẹ́ pé nọ́ọ̀sì ni kan mú.
ó ní ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló ti
níbo náà ti pé oògùn tí nọ́ọ̀sì ń fún ló pa níbo náà ti pé oògùn tí nọ́ọ̀sì administer fún ló pa ó tún sọ tán ó tún ní embolism ló pa Mohbad ó ní tó bá fún yàn lábẹ́rẹ́ ó ní pé abẹ́rẹ́ máa lo pọ́ǹpù atẹ́gùn.
they just keep saying bully.
ẹjọ́ ló ṣe atẹ́gùn ló máa ń blọ́ọ̀kì ibi tí blood ti float láti máa pọ́ǹpù ni.
what about who kpai the ball Ìyábọ̀ Òjó that woman.
kàǹgbìyèsí Ọlọ́run wàhálà ó yẹ kéèyàn máa téèyàn bá ṣe mẹ́tìn gba mẹ́jọ ẹjẹ́ máa try ká máa mọ àwọn basic things àkàyù ṣe gbà tí wọ́n fún yàn lábẹ́rẹ́ tó ń jẹ́ tèèyàn lábẹ́rẹ́ ni abẹ́rẹ́ yẹn wá fa atẹ́gùn ó wá lọ blood kù bí tí ti ń pump out.
ẹ̀yin ọmọ yẹ́ tó sọ pé wọ́n ti plan nọ́ọ̀sì kalẹ̀ ni.
ó wá ló fa
wọ́n ti plan nọ́ọ̀sì kalẹ̀ ni.
kábíyèsí.
nọ́ọ̀sì yóò mọ pa mọ́sẹ̀ wọ́n ti bribe ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti fún nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn lówó ni.
ó máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n tí
wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ́ interview nọ́ọ̀sì. what do you guys expect nọ́ọ̀sì to do if nọ́ọ̀sì come out nọ́ọ̀sì go to compromise.
ó lọ kó bá tó dé mọ́ ṣé bórúkọ bàbá tiẹ̀ ò jẹ́ lórúkọ ni àfíṣọ̀ tiẹ̀ náà ò lè jẹ́ nǹkan kan sí ó pẹ́ kó tó rí ògo ẹ̀ rí. kò ní bọ́m̀bẹ̀ tiẹ̀ kò ní bọ́m̀bẹ̀ ṣé bórúkọ bàbá tiẹ̀ ò jọ́ lójú àti nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ dà láyé ẹ̀.
ẹ pé ṣèbí Nàìjíríà la wà òun tóun ṣe conspiracy pẹ̀lú wọn ṣé wọn lè poison ẹ̀gbọ́n nínú.
ó ń pẹ́ kó tó poison ẹ̀ kó tó má rí ibi tó ń dòkú ẹ̀ sí.
ẹni kó wọn gbójú nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn síta.
ojú nọ́ọ̀sì wà ń ta ọ̀ṣẹ́ báyìí lórí sí i.
wọ́n ní nọ́ọ̀sì gbọ́ngàn sí Verydarkman mò ń bá yàrá play Verydarkman fún yín káwọ́.
ṣé lè jẹ́ ká tún play Verydarkman.
mo mọ̀ ẹ fún mi.
ìmájí kíbọ̀ ló wá jáde láti ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ tó ti wà active láti dọ́tọ̀ rẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ láti mọ̀ pé he's been active you understand.
ṣé àkébàrà kúnlẹ̀ fẹ́ gòkè òkè bàrà kúnlẹ̀ sí wa lókè.
ẹ ṣe ń gbọ́ kí ló ń kó pọ̀pọ̀ náà ajẹ́ tó ti wà active láti gbà tọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti pé òun náà ṣe àjọ àìwúlò ló jáde lọ́wọ́ sọ fún wa láti jọjọ́ yìí ó déjú mọ́lẹ̀ lórí ibú rẹ̀ ó wá
tó lọ ní àtijọ́ ìkó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa justice.
ó wá ipá pàrọ̀ èkó tó wá ń bọ̀ tán fún àwọn àkọ́jú ó wá sọ fún akóhùn ní kọ́mpínì márùn-ún wetin who that one help.
àbí ta ló fi complain power.
ẹni mélòó ló ṣiṣẹ́ bẹ̀ tó fún àwọn ọlọ́mọ gbé iṣẹ́ lórí.
jíwágan wèrè tó ń wà jíwágan òfò tó máa ṣe kú pàǹdà.
tó lè fún táǹkì ẹ̀ ó lè fún táǹkì jíwágan ó lè fún táǹkì jíwágan abẹ́tà àwọn tó ń rọra jayé wọ́n rọra jayé.
alẹ̀ mọ́ àwọn ọmọ ojú tìyẹn àwọn ọmọ tó máa fún ní 2k lórí Instagram.
tó ti post lẹ́ni ló ṣe wà ń bẹ̀. òun náà ni.
wọ́n rọra jayé ni àwọn gbé mọ́tò wọn lọ́lẹ̀ kókó yá food tank who born them jíwágan kọ wágan jì ní.
àwọn à ń sọ́fà látijọ́ yìí níbi bíbá ìpè kárí justice Ìyábọ̀ evil mother ó lọ ṣe evil group pẹ̀lú àwọn evil people ẹ̀mẹ̀wẹ̀ ọ̀daràn people àwa ń kọ́ àwọn ló ń parẹ́ kò síbi kankan tá a lọ wọ́n máa blọ́ọ̀kì ni ẹ wá ní kí n má gbé Ìyábọ̀ ṣe pé two years tó ń yẹ ti kú náà.
pé kí ni bàbá ẹ̀ fẹ́ ẹ ti mọ tó fẹ́ yàgbé sí
ẹ tún wá sọ pé wọ́n tún wá sọ pé ẹ rò pé ọ̀dọ́ wọn yẹn náà lọ sọ pé Mohbad ó ń pẹ́kọ́ tó la pọ́npọ́n mọ́ tẹ lórí ọ̀dọ́ wọn náà ni àwọn tó ń support wọn náà lè sọ pé wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ní bàbá ẹ̀ wọ́n ní Mohbad wà wretched kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run.
ọlọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ jẹ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n mi mo tún dé bá ìkan lẹ́nu wọn ní ìsìn mo tún bá kan lẹ́nu wọn ní ìsìn àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀.
ẹ má play wọn ẹ má play anybody wọn.
ìkan ní mi ò play wọn ìkan sọ pé ó dà pé tèmi ló sọ pé wọ́n ní káwọn gbé búlì kalẹ̀ káwọn ọmọ wáyàn tó pa àti kí láwọn àṣẹ náà ó ní Pàtàgórà ló bá ní kí ló kàn wá pẹ̀lú èèyàn tó pa.
àwọn tó búlì nǹkan tó sanwó fún yẹn fún nìyẹn olórí burúkú àgbàlagbà onílà lòun ó lò sí ẹ
wọn lọ bú yín
àjọwèrè tẹsí.
wọn lè lọ ta sí wọn lánàá.
Ta sí wọn à ń gbọ́rọ̀ wọn ni o nìyẹn máa fún wọn ẹ̀ pé wọ́n lọ sí law school kí lè gbogbo àtà lọ sí law school láàmúfin nígbà tó ṣà ń sọ ó ní pé Pàtàgórà ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní pé ṣe bí bó ti jẹ́ pé Naira Marley kọ́ ló pọ̀ ọmọ yẹn ṣe bí tó ṣá wà ń bẹ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n lu ọmọ yẹn so for that fact ó ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ó máa jẹ́ ló mọ́ bá fi dáhùn.
ẹ má dáhùn àwọn onírọ́.
ló máa go down for it ni o pé ó wá ṣe illustration kan pé tí èèyàn bá
one man give submission that time ó ní tó bá ṣe pé Mohbad táwọn wà nílé Naira Marley ni Naira Marley ò ní Mohbad ò tí ní kú báyìí náà.
èmi bá dáhùn ó sì gbọ́dọ̀ fàdà nìyẹn òun àlẹ jáwọ́ ó bá dáhùn pé wẹ́yìn Nàìjíríà bí wọ́n lẹ́ni constitution yẹn ní gbogbo ayé pé tí ẹ bá ṣe títáyé bá ṣe kẹ́hìn ní ọmọ bí
ọmọ lọ́mọ tó ń lọ padà nù wọ́n bá ti òkú rẹ̀ lọ Naira Marley lọ àwọn ìka.
ok wọ́n wá sí bíbá yìí ṣáwọn lọ wá bíbá yìí. sísítà mi.
wọ́n bá sọ pé ẹ dúró Pàtàgórà fún wa ní gbogbo ẹ̀yìn tẹ́ǹsì mu wa tẹ́ǹkọ́ ń dẹ́mu bàbá wa tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ olórí ibú tí ò mọ̀ yẹ tí yẹ ti ṣọ́kú láti kékeré tí wọ́n fún lọ́pọlọ.
irọ́ ètò
orí bẹ́kẹ̀tẹ̀bẹ́kẹ̀ lórí
sọ̀rọ̀ president.
ẹ̀hún náà ni mo ti mo fún ní òwe yẹn ó ti tọ́ pé àwọn ti pẹ́ oníyàwó lọ bímọ ni wọ́n ti ṣọ́ọ̀bù tó gbogbo ọpọlọ ẹ̀tẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ fún
láìla
sísá yín yẹn àwọn onítàn bá bú wa máa bú wọn ó sì ẹgbà lé bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀.
ló bá ní kò ní da fún òun àti ran òun àtàwọn ọmọ òun tó jáde lábẹ́ òun páwọn òun tó
ṣe ṣìmù wọn mọ́ àwọn náà kúkú máa ń ṣìmù wa ló jẹ́ ká lọ ṣìmù
ó yẹ jẹ́ n play Verydarkblackman fún wa.
àwọn ìdè wà fún wa lánàá.
ẹ má bínú. àwọn
òbí náà ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá bú wa á bú wọn kò jù bá ń lọ.
ẹ mọ̀ kó ojú ogun ló bá wà sí
ẹ má bínú. wọ́n ti pàráyè tiwọn lánàá yẹn ni.
ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé mo kọ́ tó tẹ̀ ń bí mi nínú mo kọ́ wò lẹ́yìn nígbà imagine pé tí ìbá ṣe wípé wọ́n ti already kó ìfún bàbá Mohbad gangan lọ ẹ understand wọ́n fi primary suspect lẹ̀ ẹ lọ mú secondary àwọn èèyàn tó sí pẹ̀lú Mohbad.
lẹ ló ń mú.
gbogbo nǹkan tí VDM sọ yìí ló ṣe.
àní VDM ní tóun bá fi páàtì bàbá Mohbad wọn wá ó ní everybody máa ké ni tóun bá fi páàtì bàbá Mohbad wọn wá. mọ́mí Fumzi Gold wọ́n lọ ti plan fún bàbá Mohbad nínú gúrùpù yẹn pé tóun bá fi bàbá Mohbad chat wọn wá àná Ọlọ́run máa ṣe gbogbo wa.
àwọn náà ní
nǹkan tó ṣe fún màá yẹn àwọn ló fa ìjà tí gbogbo wa ń jà àwọn pípù yìí ló fà nínú gúrùpù yẹn gbogbo wa ń bá bàbá Mohbad jà wọ́n kọ ẹ̀yìn bàbá Mohbad sí everybody ni.
bàbá gbà ní o.
ó dà pé àwọn kan tí bàbá máa ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ọ wà nínú gúrùpù yẹn wọ́n mú wọn mọ́ra àwọn ẹni yẹn ló wá ń lo against bàbá Mohbad àná máa shock gbogbo yín sẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní àwọn blogger tó yẹ pé tó bá gbé wọn jáde shock máa mú everybody mo shock báwọn kan wà tó máa gbé sọ́dọ̀ bàbá Mohbad náà tó ń bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ ní gúrùpù yẹn.
sista ọ̀rẹ́
àwọn yẹn ló ń ta ló ń narrative gbogbo wa.
ẹmọ kan tí kò sọ pé ó wà nínú gúrùpù yẹn kò lè shock mi. àní evil àwọn pípù yìí àti bàbá tó ní ọmọ Faba 51 years old. Ó ṣe lè hàn
no bàbá ò sí nú ẹ̀ bàbá ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ a ní ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tí Verydarkman sọ ni ó ní tóun bá fi nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe fún bàbá yẹn àzìn pé plan tí wọ́n ti gbogbo nǹkan tó ti orchestrate lẹ̀ fún bàbá Mohbad àánú Ọlọ́run máa ṣe gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà.
51 or 55.
àní pé tẹ́ni ọmọ ológo sí age 55. ó ní pé géèmù ni ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ó ní wọ́n ti fi same thing tó ń gbá nínú Yorùbá nation ó náà náà gbá.
ó lọ gbá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sísá tẹ́ni sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni she said it.
ó ní pé àwọn kan máa bọ́ta ó máa láwọn fẹ́ gba Yorùbá nation ó ní ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní gúrùpù kan tó yẹ pé nínú gúrùpù yẹn gbogbo wọn tó ń wà ń ta yẹn tó ń ṣe social media yẹn tó ń jẹ́ blogger yẹn ìtò ń bú èlé ń bú èlé tó ń bú èlé bú èlé.
Did you allow devil to use you?
ẹ máa gbọ́ ó ní gbogbo.
wọ́n máa wá tì wọ́n síta mọ́mí Fumzi Gold kí n bá lè ẹ jẹ́ kí n support nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ mà ẹ wọ́rù Kàrímọ́ Àtọ̀lé ṣé mọ̀ pé àbúrò ẹ̀ tó máa wá ń bú ṣé mọ̀ pé plan ni fídíò ẹ ní pé ẹ máa gbọ́ o fídíò ẹ ní pé ìgbà tí òun sọ pé ìgbà tó yá ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ sọ pé òun fẹ́ sọ òun ní 500 million ó ní kí lòun wá ṣe òun wá ro game méní méjì mẹ́ta mọ́ra wọn nínú account kan tí wọ́n gbélẹ̀ òun wá lọ sanwó sínú ẹ̀ nígbà tó òun sanwó sínú ẹ̀ òun wá sọ pé òun fẹ́ accountability fún because owó òun wà nínú ẹ̀ kí náà ṣe wọ́n dá ẹ̀ down ẹjọ́ ṣe gbọ́n Kàrímọ́ sọ pé 500 million mọ́ kò sọmọ because ó mọ̀ pé fídíò ẹni tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ accountability yẹn wàhálà máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ńbẹ̀ yẹn ẹ̀ tí get tó bá fi lè fún accountability wọ́n máa fún ní total amount iye tí wọ́n gbà ní. ẹ wo kí ló fa nǹkan tí wọ́n fi gbé ẹni tó ń gbé jáde tó sọ pé tó ṣòkú ara ẹ̀ tó lóun ṣòkú èèyàn kan tó lọ ń dín àkàrà wèrè tó ń dín láti níjẹta ní gbogbo last week yẹn kí ló fà because Lizzy sọ pé òun máa gba olóhùn onígbà oní EFCC ló bá bá dá sọ̀rọ̀ wọn àti Ìyábọ̀ àbí ṣèbí kan tára já sọ nìyẹn pé gbogbo iye owó tí wọ́n fi Fọlá gbà lórí òun donation tí wọ́n gbà at least wọ́n gbà account number lẹ̀ live chat ó dẹ̀ show live chat yẹn tí Ìyábọ̀ ṣe lẹ́ẹ̀mejì pé kán dáwó fún Fọlá ó ní EFCC máa ṣe accountability fóun sẹ̀ iye tí Fọlá gbà tó wọnú account gbogbo àwọn tó gbowó fún Fọlá wọ́n máa ṣe accountability EFCC máa bóun ṣe accountability gbogbo account tán lò yẹn fóun kí ló ṣe wọ́n gbé wèrè àǹtí oníjà wèrè àti àwọn tó wá pè àǹjọ̀nú lórí platform ẹ̀ wọ́n gbé wọn síta ibi káwọn yẹn máa pariwo kọ́ máa sọ pé ó ti jẹ́ pé ìjà tó lọ pọ̀ tá Lizzy máa kú Ìyábọ̀ ló ṣẹ̀sìn lọ́jọ́ yẹn tí mo pẹ́ tó support gangan lọ di àkàrà fún ni òun ló lákàrà tán dín òun ló ṣe wá push ọmọ jáde pé yá ká máa fọmọ yẹn ṣe front ká máa gbọ́ ọmọ yẹn gbá front ẹgbẹ́ táwọn èèyàn ti lajú sí àwọn Ìgbò tẹ̀ ló ń sọ sí pé gbé ọmọ ẹ kúrò lórí social media yé fọ ọmọ ẹ ṣe kínní aṣẹ́wó gan bímọ yé fi ọmọ ẹ gba front for everybody àwọn ò fẹ́ mọ̀mọ́ ọmọ yẹn ló máa fi ń play sympathy online likewise ẹ wo bàtí kínní náà Polo rí pé everybody agree pẹ̀lú òun kí ló ṣe ó sáré gbé Liam bọ̀ kí lè tó dárúkọ ọmọ kékeré yẹn wọ́n ti ní kó má dárúkọ ọmọ ẹ̀ mọ́ lórí social media kí lè tí Polo ṣe dárúkọ ọmọ kékeré yẹn because ó mọ̀ pé àwọn kan wà àwọn gọ́ọ̀lì bùkún kí wọ́n máa sọ pé wọ́n ti dárúkọ ọmọ yẹn wọ́n á tún ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn ló máa tún máa fi jà pé rárá ẹ má dárúkọ ọmọ yẹn kéré minor ní kìnnìkan ní ìbìrìbìrì ẹ ti get gbogbo ọmọ game tó ń play now ó ṣe jẹ́ pé gbàtí Verydarkman tí ṣẹ́wọ̀n Lizzy ló sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ mọ kán gbé fèsì ẹni tó gbé Mohbad lọ sí Nàìjíríà UK kán bá wọn gbé fèsì ẹni yẹn jáde àwọn fẹ́ òun dẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni yẹn ṣe jẹ́ mọ́ Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ó ṣe pé Polo tíbi tó sọ pé Mohbad wà rẹ̀ ṣẹ́ẹ̀dì yẹn ló dùn mí jù ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pọ̀ fọ́mọ yẹn.
ó ní ọmọ yẹn wá fẹ́ try pé ó fẹ́ yọ ẹbí ẹ̀ kó nínú ìṣẹ́
pé wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
náà wá gbẹ̀mí ọmọ lọ́mọ
ó dùn mí
sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà àwọn ìka.
wọ́ọ̀dù tó lò fọmọ yẹn ó dùn mí gan ó lò fókù ọ̀run Mohbad.
ọmọ yẹn ò ní òbí kò ní ìyá kò ní family.
nǹkan tó sọ yẹn definitely ẹni sùúrù nǹkan tí Polo sọ ó ní pé Mohbad wà wretched so nítorí ẹ̀ ló ṣe lọ kọ̀ọ̀kan definitely Polo mọ nǹkan tó ṣe Mohbad.
àwọn olórí bọ́ọ̀lù
tó ṣe Mohbad ó mọ pọ̀ nínú nǹkan tó ṣe Mohbad.
àánú bàbá yẹn ṣe mi wọ́n fìyà jẹ wọn gan wọ́n fìyà jẹ àwọn pípọ̀ yẹn gan. I know, bàbá yẹn ṣe.
Ó tún sọ lẹ́nu mi téèyàn bá ń kánú àwọn pípù yìí. Mohbad ní ẹ kánú hosti.
Ó náà ni Mohbad náà lánàá ẹ̀ ṣe mí pé bọ́mọ yẹn bó ṣe sọ́fà ipe káwọn òbí òun ó try pé káwọn òbí bàbá àwọn àtìyé òun kan rí jẹ.
Àmọ́ ìgbà tí oyún wá di gold àti diamond sí ṣáwọn olóyún rí ni àbá àbímọ rí.
Wọn àbímọ rí lé wọn.
Àbí wọn ti ṣe sí tán ṣèbí wọn kó gbá wọlé. Ó lágbára o. Tán bá ti ṣòṣì tán ìyá àtọ̀mú wọn kó gbá wọlé. Obìnrin tó lóyún sínú kinní kan ló sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n bí wa rí àwa náà dẹ̀ bímọ rí kò ságàn bí o. So kọ́ máa fi àwọn nǹkan tí ò wọ̀ tiẹ̀ wọ́n máa fi máa pẹ́
nípa ìgbà èmi àti ìyá ẹ̀ la jẹ́gbà bí èmi àtọmọ ẹ̀ la jẹ́gbẹ́ mi mọ̀ bóyá ó fẹ́ bí ọmọ tèmi mọ́mọ ni o àbí ìtọ́ni
kò tiẹ̀ yé wa
rẹ̀ mi kó bímọ ju àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ.
ọmọ lórí méjì ní lórí ọ̀sán náà la máa rí ojú méjì imú kan ẹnu kan ọwọ́ méjì.
ọmọ àti ọmọ ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ti ṣòṣì tán kẹ́ kó gbá wọlé.
wọ́n fi ṣàgbé náà ni wọ́n tún bá wọn pé pálí síwájú wọn lánàá tún ná wọn lówó àgbé náà ni.
àgbé ni o.
àdèrò owó yẹn náà yọ lára wọn kò yọ kankan lára wọn àgbè yìí ni donation contribution ó lè ní o ó tún wà ní kíní ó di preacher òdìdí nínú kíní ọmọ ẹ̀ ó preach ó lè.
oyún ọmọ yẹn kò mi rí traces pé ṣe mọ̀ pé táyé pàtẹ fẹ́ rí àti má rí pé àwọn last month ó ti gbé pẹ́lú ó akọ̀dédé rí pé ikùn ṣe gbọ̀ngbọ̀n wá síta èmi ò believe
dá wọn lọ òpònú mi náà fẹ́ kọ́mẹ́ǹtì the baby is now I can rest.
ẹ mọjọ́ bá wọn ṣe wedding last tán lọ sí ìlú wọn yẹn tí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn lọ sí náà ìlú wọn yẹn tí ọmọ yẹn wà níbi dáyìn táwọn èrò pọ̀ ó dìde ó fẹ́ kíyàn ó mú ikùn yẹn gan dání ni ó fọwọ́ bò báyìí ó wá mú dání kó tó dìde kíyàn ó wọ hoodies àbí kí lè máa ń pè ó wọ̀ ń bẹ̀ yẹn she was trying to dodge it ó ní oyún ó ń dodge ẹ̀ ni ẹkún nǹkan ń kákò then after wedding.
nígbà tó wá tó lọ ṣe wedding nílùú wọn yẹn lẹ́sọ̀ alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tí ìyá ẹ̀ wá kí yes níbùtá alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tí ìyá ẹ̀ lọ kí ẹ lọ wò ó tí ìyá ẹ̀ dé orí wà lára ẹ̀.
after wedding gbogbo àwọn fídíò tó ń ṣe fún wa tó ń ṣọ́ ààrẹ kò fún fẹ́ ṣọ́ ààrẹ ẹ̀ wò kọ́ báyìí wọ́n ti fẹ́ fídíò ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀yìn ló fi rìn sí kámẹ́rà nígbà tó wá rìn dùkọ́ lọ́dọ̀ kámẹ́rà ó wá kọjú sí ìta níbi tí
ẹ wo ibi tó ti ń jó yẹn ibi tó ti ń jó tí ìyá ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé kó wà very careful.
ní pilot náà tó lọ gbọ́yàn nìkan polówó bí airline oyún yẹn wà lára she's pregnant.
ó ṣàbáwá gbé kó ló ṣàmìdà wọ́n ṣe àti gbọ́ tó bá ti bímọ gbogbo àlàmà wish ẹ well.
No any peace.
Ó ti rúre àbẹ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad là ń wá ẹni tó ti kú là ń gbèjà ìwọ́dẹ̀ sì wà láyé ó ti yẹ so má ṣe tiẹ̀ lọ. Kó ló ṣe ṣàmìdà fọ̀ náà tó bá ti bí màmá kí ẹ má wọ̀rí má sáré. Ẹ tó kú là ń ṣe justice fún àwọn tó bá ti kú là ń ṣe justice fún sí ìwọ́dẹ̀ sì wà láyé àtàlàfíà nǹkan kò ní ṣe ẹ́.
Ikú tí Mohbad kú ẹni
òun sọ fún Wùmí pé má wọ̀rí èmi àti àwọn yòókù àwọn máa ṣe tàwọn ìjọba má wọ gbogbo DSS láàbù ìwọ àti mọ́mí ẹ má jókòó Ìjẹ̀bú Ondo
justice èèyàn tó pa Mohbad tó náà kú that's the justice we don't want the justice of nurse it's not the nurse.
àwọn èèyàn ti já.
Olè ní ẹ fẹ́ yí ilé nọ́ọ̀sì lórí ni àti kayín olè Ìyábọ̀ olè anímọ́ anímọ́ of our time.
Only is nurse that killed him now. Kí ló kọ old fool yẹn ó sọ náà ó ní nọ́ọ̀sì nìkan mú ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà.
why ta ṣe máa mú nọ́ọ̀sì why.
àwọn tí ẹni kọ́ lọ mú nọ́ọ̀sì ńlé wọn.
ìkà Ìyábọ̀ ìkà olè Ìyábọ̀ olè
nọ́ọ̀sì wo ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ó máa kú sẹ́wọ̀n ó máa kú sẹ́wọ̀n.
àwọn tó máa ń ṣe fídíò rédíò tó máa ń sọ àwọn olóòwe Yorùbá yẹn tó máa ń ní ó ní àwọn kan tó máa ń ṣe kíṣẹ́ẹ̀tì kan báyìí tó máa ń kíyàn bí oríkì àwọn èèyàn burú tó bá ṣe burúkú Mr. Lati máa ń gbọ́ wọn gbà kan báyìí àwọn kan máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ bíi pé bí ohun olówe fi máa ṣe rédíò bí máa kọrin báyìí bírú Ìyábọ̀ yìí wọ́n máa kọ́ bíi pé
àwọn tó máa ń kéwì àwọn tó máa ń kéwì
ṣé wì náà máa ń kéwì
tó máa fi sọ pé bí Ìyábọ̀ Olè òun àtọmẹ ń wà ní Tanzania wọ́n ṣe kinní kan irú àwọn yẹn kan bá wa ṣe kíṣẹ́ẹ̀tì yẹn kan kọrin kan bu kí everywhere kan repost ẹ̀ kan gbogbo àgbáyé mọ̀ pé Ìyábọ̀ mọ̀ sí.
ó máa lọ gbé wọn ó máa lọ gbé wọn òun lè sọ̀rọ̀ kó lọ gbéyàn bọ̀ wọn fẹ́ káwọn ẹlòmíì sọ̀rọ̀.
Owó agbára náà lò fún Sam Sodium nǹkan tí ò bá kẹ́ ti wọlé ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀sù ẹ̀ lásán.
ọba ní Wùmí sọ pé wọ́n ní Wùmí sọ pé òun ṣe kinní kan defamation of character.
ẹ lọ fi fún sí ìbáyìí tí mo ẹ tó dájú ẹ.
títí ẹ ló máa wọ́ sí jù ìwọ ṣáà máa ṣe nǹkan tó wù ẹ́ títí ẹ ló máa wọ́ sí jù ṣe bó ń sún èèyàn sí inú ẹ̀ ń dùn ó fẹ́ yín àbí títí ẹ gbogbo ara máa fẹ́ ṣe yẹ̀yẹ̀ wo máa fẹ́ òun fún Sam Sodium sí inú ẹ̀ ń dùn Sam Sodium kan tó ṣe kò sẹ́ni tó support ẹ̀ bọ̀ òun sún ẹ̀ sí òun fẹ́ yín kò sí problem tí ẹ náà ń bọ̀.
Group chats that I want to post now, a lot of people will be disappointed, especially those people that really wanted justice for Mohbad, especially our women, our mothers, our aunties. A lot of them will really be disappointed with this part. I was disappointed too, and it was sad. Anyways, on the 4th of October, by this time they've remanded Sam Larry and Naira Marley. So one of the persons in the group, apparently our auntie, is friend to the magistrate that gave the order for their remand. So as you can see here, the person came back and delivered the message that from my auntie, the magistrate is her friend. So she said she has remanded Sam Larry and Naira Marley for 21 days. So this was on the 4th of October. Now, I will skip to 13th. The reason why we skipped is because this particular other side from 4th, they were discussing about me. You understand? And this thing is not about me. And to be honest, I actually want to skip Iyabo Ojo's part for a reason.
1 minute. Baba Mohbad, tẹ́ bá good nsìn. Ẹ sọ pé kí ọmọ Nàìjíríà gba lawyer fún yín or Verydarkman. Ẹ lọ gba lawyer. Ẹni kó bá yín ṣètò lawyer. Ṣé Sanshitu yẹn? No. Sanshitu yẹn. Hey. Sanshitu. Ara wọn ni Sanshitu.
So let's go to like the Mohbad part, the important part, like the Mohbad part. Now, on the 13th of October, Dr. DK posted something on the group. She said, I just got an intel from DSS. After 2 weeks, Sam Larry and Naira will be released on bail. We can't allow that. I need everyone on the line to discuss this and our next line of action. Our goal is not autopsy.
Àwọn ò ní di lawyer mọ́. Mohbad ló ní di lawyer báyìí.
Mohbad kẹ̀.
Mohbad ò ní lawyer tẹ́lẹ̀ náà. Mohbad ò ní lawyer náà.
Tí Mohbad bá ní di lawyer, is Verydarkman is going to.
Òun náà ni mò ń sọ. That's what I'm saying.
Tẹ́ bá tún dáwọ́ fún bàbá Mohbad.
Irọ́, that's what I'm saying. No, bàbá Mohbad kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi lawyer ṣe mọ́ o. Mohbad ló ní lawyer, ló ní di lawyer nsìn.
Bàbá Mohbad wọ́n bá rẹ̀ ọ̀nà ìwé gbére kó má dé mọ́.
Irọ́, bàbá Mohbad kọ́ ni mò ń sọ o. Mohbad ni mò ń sọ o. Mohbad ló ní lawyer, ló ní di lawyer nsìn. Mohbad ò ní lawyer. Kí ló dé má flag wa o? Ẹ má flag wa o.
Àti bàbá Mohbad àti Mohbad kan tí àwọn méjì kan tí wọ́n mọ̀ bí kan náà sẹ́ẹ̀lì kan náà kan lọ kọ̀ntínú Romeo and Juliet tí wọ́n bẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Èmi náà kọ̀ǹkọ̀.
Gbogbo ala kọ̀ǹkọ̀.
Èmi fẹ́ jẹ́ kó káńsù fámìlì yẹn kúrò ní kèsì ìrìnsẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn ká tún rán wọn lẹ́wọ̀n torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe appreciate Wùmí bá wa rán bàbá Mohbad lẹ́wọ̀n egbére àti ìyá Mohbad lẹ́wọ̀n egbére.
Òun náà ń lọ. Ẹ má wọrí, òun náà ń lọ.
Bí public ẹ̀wọ̀n gbére. Iṣẹ́ gbére. Whatever. Gbére. Kó ṣáà gbére dànù. Ọmọ wíwá gbèrò bá wọn. Bàbá Mohbad ewé.
All right, so this part of this group chat
exempt.
Post now, a lot of people will be disappointed, especially those people that really wanted justice for Mohbad, especially our women, our mothers, our aunties. A lot of them will really be disappointed with this part. I was disappointed too, and it was sad. Anyways, on the 4th of October, By this time, they've remanded Sam Larry and Naira Marley. So one of the persons in the group, apparently her auntie, is friend to the magistrate that gave the order for their remand. So as you can see here, the person came back and delivered the message that from my auntie, the magistrate is her friend. So she said she had Sam Larry and Naira Marley for 21 days. So this was on the 4th of October. Now, I will skip to 13th. The reason why we skipped is because this particular other side from 4th, they were discussing about me. You understand? And this thing is not about me. And to be honest, I actually want to skip Yabojo's part for a reason. So let's go to like the Mohbad part, the important part, like the Mohbad part. Now, on the 13th of October, Tonto Dike posted something on the group. She said, I just got an intel from DSS. After 2 weeks, Sam Larry and Naira will be released on bail. We can't allow that. I need everyone on the line to discuss this and our next line of action. Our goal is not autopsy. Like I always say, autopsy no go show anything aside implicating the nurse. Our goal is to see that Naira and Larry gets justice they deserve. Listen to this part. Our goal is not autopsy. This autopsy was a very big thing. A lot of people that were really emotional about the justice for Mohbad kept on saying, when is this autopsy coming out? This same thing, Tonto Dike now is saying that their goal is not autopsy, but outside the world, they kept on pressuring police that when is the autopsy coming out? They were acting to the public as if they cared about the autopsy of Mohbad. That we point out meeting by Mohbad. But clearly, that was not their goal. That was never their goal. See now, our goal is not autopsy. Like I always say, autopsy no will show anything aside implicating the nurse and drugs. Apparently, these people know some things that the public does not know. Based off on this, that the autopsy will not show anything apart from drugs and what the nurse, apart from drugs and implicating the nurse. Before this 13th, on the 2nd of October, Aloma already knew that everything will end up for the head of the nurse. And now Tonto Dike is also saying that our goal is not autopsy. Like I always say, autopsy no go show anything aside implicating nurse and drugs. So they know something. But they continue. Our goal is to see that Naira and Sam Larry get the justice that they deserve. It did not stop there. Immediately she posted this, that Fumi Mensah, in the name of Foolish Caller G, now responded, release Kwa. This will happen because there are too many distractions from the case. Honestly, Mohbad father is just granting unnecessary interviews up and down. A lot of side talks on the internet from all these low lives in Ikorodu. If I show you the series of Mohbad father for this chat, when I go pity the man, when I go see the way these people turn the public against that man. If you say, I don't want to even start that Mohbad father on. If you see what they do this boy father.
I want to watch the public, I want to everybody.
Anyways, as you can see, she called the interview Mohbad father had been granting. Because the man was confused. He don't know how the meeting happened to the PK. He had this interview. He said before he reached there, they don't embalm him. So
only I'm a pity baba yẹn. Then I want to wá dàrú yẹn tán rán pé kó mọ dá baba yẹn lọ́pọlọ rú. Baba yẹn ṣì ń follow wọn.
Baba yẹn ò mọ̀ wọ́n, particular person tó jẹ́.
No, Sherry, kí wọ́n bá ní ọ̀rẹ́ mi ṣàgbèrè. Èmi náà ṣàgbèrè. Mo fẹ́ ṣe ni.
Kò tí ì mọ̀ wọ́n ṣe irọ́. Kò tí ì mọ̀ wọ́n sí. Because.
Ẹni sùúrù. Critical ti ká wà lára wọn, and then Bukky Jesse sọ kọ̀ọ̀kan lánàá tó dùn mí gan because mi believe pé Bukky Jesse ṣì yẹ kó máa bá Gúrẹ́sì ṣe pẹ̀lú bá ṣe ń gbọ́ àti pẹ́tipẹ́ láti mọ̀ pé Gúrẹ́sì àti King White ọ̀rẹ́ àtọ̀rẹ́ ni wọ́n gbogbo bó ṣe.
Gúrẹ́sì wà lára àwọn people yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Of course na gbogbo bá yẹn plan ẹ̀ ní ọ̀dọ̀ side àwọn bàbá ń bèbà gbogbo ẹ̀ ní Gúrẹ́sì máa download fáwọn King White so ó dẹ̀ máa àwọn King White.